Welcome to TCH Live Poker as we get ready for tonight's 1-2 stream down in the Rio Grande Valley. Let's go around the table real quick. In seat one, right to the left of the dealer, we got JD. He's in for $400. Seat two, we have Keller. He's in for the maximum. That's $500. Seat three, WPT. He is in for $393. Benobala in for $300. Big Spoon in for $106. Chubbs in seat six in for the minimum. Goose, seat seven, in for the maximum, $500. Ringo and Frito Fred rounding out the field. They're both in for $300 as we get ready for the best little hold'em game in Texas. A little two for Thursday tonight, as we do have two streams going on right now. Our location from Houston, they're streaming their ladies' night, and we're streaming our 1-2 game as we have WPT first to act under the gun with the Queen Jack of Spades. These blinds are $1, $2. And looks like they're putting some white chips on the table. White chips are worth $1. And we're going to start off with a pretty big raise, UTG here, to 24. So more than 10x with the Queen Jack as one of the cameras gets adjusted. Chubb's making the call here. Does have the best hand with the King Six of Diamonds. And it is folded to Keller, who has a king of his own. So heads up we go. Chubb's out in front right now, WPT the aggressor. And Chubb's going to hit his king. Gut shot for WPT. And let's see if the other camera got squared away. Chubb's betting $15, getting a call. And I would imagine Chubb's is getting ready to go all in here. Did buy in for the minimum. And he does announce all in. So WPT going to need a 10 for a straight. If not, oh!
Bring it, baby! Bring it! Yes, for starters. That's a good warmer right there. Oh my.
So our first all-in of many tonight.
Reaching for the second.
The minimum buy-in is $100. The maximum is a $500. However, it does become a match the stat game. It does become a match the stat game once the game has begun. And Chubbs is coming in for the maximum. So Chubbs bought him for the minimum. He's going to try to spin it up. Now he's in for the maximum.
Isaac's still in the intros over there.
I know David got the first reason.
So players needed to rescan their cards. And Chubbs, who is in for the maximum now. Raising with the King Jack and Goose. Getting tricky, just flattened with the queens. JD will call with the 9 high. And we are going 5 ways to a flop. Big Spoon with the 6s. 2 players with the King Jack. And JD gonna hit top pair. Oh, Big Spoon announcing all in. Doesn't think anybody has a 9, but he is incorrect here. Pretty sure Goose is just gonna call here, as it is a pretty big bet. There are 2 diamonds on the board, but he does have a diamond in his hand, so shouldn't be too worried. but he is going to cut out a raise here, so he will take it up to 215. That does leave JD with the decision now. So JD calling the $15 raise pre-flop on the button with the 9 high. Hidden top pair, but he will let it go. And Big Spoon gonna go, need to hit the last 6. He can hit a 5 now.
Boom! King of the river. You're dead.
So 2 hands, 2 all-ins.
Maria, we don't have to go. Maria, do it.
And Big Spoon's gonna go rebuy.
He wants to take a walk. He wants to bitch. It's good to take a walk.
So you can see on the bottom of the screen to the far left, that's the player who has the most profit. And then, of course, to the far right, the player with the least profit. You can see both Big Spoon and Chubbs down over $100. Negative 115 for Chubbs. Negative 106 for Big Spoon. Big Spoon has not rebought yet, but he does plan on rebuying. Will we have 3 straight all-ins to begin tonight's stream? So Goose just went in the previous hand, looking down at the suited ace-5. Just going to limp here. And Ringo going to raise it up. So second time that Goose has a hand that he could be raising or re-raising with, but choosing to play it slow at the start. We will be going 4 ways to a flop. And Ringo, your pre-flop raiser, going to hit an 8, but Frito Fred going to hit the jack.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Frito Fred going to put out a small bet of $15. Keller with a gut shot, needing a 5. He will make the call. And Ringo lets go of his 8. Keller still looking for the 5. Frito Fred betting 15 again. And now Keller will let it go. Frito Fred will take down the pot. And you can see we have 3 players in the green. Everybody else in the red. So if you're just tuning in, we do have 2 streams going on tonight on this channel. We are streaming 1-2 down here in the Rio Grande Valley, and our Houston location is streaming their ladies' night. So 2 for Thursday tonight on TCH Live Poker. If you happen to be looking for the Houston stream, then you would just exit out of this stream and go to the TCH Live Poker channel, and their thumbnail should also be listed there. So there's 2 thumbnails that are live, as we do have a straddle under the gun from Chubbs, getting a call from Keller, WPT as well. And Chubbs will check his option as we go 5 ways to the flop. Big Spoon comes back to pocket 6s, as Keller going to be flopping a flush draw. So kind of crazy. Big Spoon losing with 6s, rebuys, and the first hand he gets is 6s. Keller going to bet his flush draw to the tune of $20. And let's see if Big Spoon calls here. No, Big Spoon going to let go of his 6s, and Keller will take it down. So this is our second stream this week from the Rio Grande Valley, as we did have our March Madness Deep Stack on Sunday. We streamed that final table. That was $10,000 to win guaranteed, and the winner also getting a seat into the World Series of Poker circuit event, which will be taking place next month in our Austin location. And Then on Monday, Austin streamed their final table from the Trailblazer Series. Tuesday, Dallas. They normally stream the big game, and they had a big cash game on Tuesday. And Wednesday, normally Austin streams on Wednesday, but they did take a break because of the Trailblazer Series. The main event has begun, so all hands were on deck for that.
Oh, Dave, you weren't lying, Dave. Personal vendetta.
Carrying over from the main floor.
Carrying over.
So we should, you know, come the other way because I don't know what's happening.
Carryover.
We need to give the storyline to the booth.
The whole time.
Yeah, right, we should.
I see one has actually been.
So kind of an interesting dynamic between seats 1, 2, and 3 here. Texas Card House opens at 10 in the morning here in the Rio Grande Valley. And the normal game that is spread is 1-3, as we do see an ace-high flop for the ace-king.
You know you want a beer.
Sorry?
You know you want a beer.
I got my
Scat.
So the players in seats 1, 2, and 3,
But what's in the...
they have been here
No, what's after the
since
Oh, after the...
we opened at 10 a.m.
Movies are settled.
Seats 2 and 3 signed up to play for the play on the stream. So right before 7 o'clock, they cashed out and came to the stream table. And then seat 1, JD, was like, hey,
Just waiting. You're lucky I didn't call you too
if those guys are playing at the table, I've been beating those guys all day. Can I get in on the stream? So there was an open seat that JD was able to take. So JD actually followed these guys over.
the jack for. Got the flat tire. Stupid ass.
So the 3 players in seats 1, 2, and 3, they have been here since we opened at 10 a.m. Big Spoon just calling here with the ace jack of clubs. And we will be going 4 ways to a flop. And Frito Fred gonna hit trips. Frito Fred now gonna bet his trips. So let me just verify the TCH Live channel here, as we are streaming the 1-2 and the Houston location. They've been streaming since 6 o'clock, so they got a little head start on us. So there are more viewers on the Houston channel for ladies' night. But we got guys' night here.
I'm collecting. What do you have? I gave you a break a minute ago.
Y'all can't be paying chips.
$5 button straddle from Chubbs.
Oh, we got hit in the face.
Did you fold?
No.
Shadow 5. 7 calls.
Ringo with the Jack 10 of hearts. Gonna put on a raise here. Looks like 30. Dealer confirms that it is 30. We got Keller with a Modelo. Thinking about calling here with an ace. His kicker's not that good. But he's gonna call. WBT calling with the better ace. Big Spoon, his 3rd pocket pair. So basically every other hand he's getting a pocket pair. Hasn't worked out for him thus far, as we're going 6 ways to a flop. And that's going to be a set of 4s for Chubbs.
That's the 30 you owe me.
Goose with a diamond, the only player with the diamond, but it's going to be hard for him to call a bet here, as Chubbs is going to be putting out a bet of maybe 75 to 100. Oh, only 60, so betting a third of the pot here. And Goose, the only player with a diamond. Keller has an 8. He's going to make the call. Not drawing dead, but he will have to go runner, 8-8, 8-ace. And that's a possible runner, as now he picks up 2 outs. 2 aces have been folded, but 2 8s are still available for him, and he's going to lead here. Leading for 75, I believe. Chubbs announcing all in. And Keller going to make the call. So another all in. Chubb's going to have to avoid a black card. A 3-sided black card. As the 2 black 8s are available. And it is a black 10. So Chubbs, who was down early, lost the first hand. And he's going to win this hand and take his stack up to over $1,000 in this 1-2 game.
By the time BYU went for the Big 12, Texas already won the SEC.
Lord, brush.
So Keller going to be rebuying for 500. Now, he can rebuy up to 1,000. You can see he does have the highest VPIP, although we've only played 7 hands. So this number is a little bit skewed. Really don't pay attention until we get to about 20 hands. Not only that, normally the first 10 hands, in general, on stream, the players tend to play a little bit looser than they normally play, or a little bit tighter. And I can guarantee you that is the case for Goose. So Goose in seat 7, just going to feel out the table. And these first 10 hands, he's been playing it nice and slow. Just calling a raise earlier with queens worked out for him. And then he had another hand where he just called with the ace-5 of clubs as opposed to raising. But I do expect the players' playing style to change once they get settled in here. Like I said, sometimes they play tighter than they normally play, and sometimes they play looser than they normally play. They're either trying to establish a table image, and we got Big Spoon all in here, or they're taking the wait-and-see approach. So Big Spoon, who has already been all in once with 6s, now has the ace-3, and Ringo waking up with the ladies. So we got a 4-bet here, which is very rare in the lower stakes, 1-2, 1-3. Ace Queen JD opening it up to 25. And then Big Spoon going all in with the ace 3. And now Ringo putting on the 3-bet up to 140. As Keller watches on. Drinking the Modelo. Modelo translated to model.
No. The diesel. 140.
So JD making the call, which is bad news for Big Spoon, because now he has to hit an ace and a 3. WPT will fold the 6s. And basically every other hand we have had an all-in. So Big Spoon all in for the second time tonight. Chubbs has also been all in 2 times tonight. And does Ringo just go all in? There is a king. There is an empty side pot, though. Yeah, he's just going to go all in. And if his opponent has the king, well, then he's just going to rebuy. Oh, JD makes the call, needing a 10. And keep in mind, the first hand, WPT hitting a 10 on the river. But the queens are going to hold up. WPT would have hit the river again as he did fold pocket sixes pre-flop. And Big Spoon going to have to rebuy again. I do not know if there is a list. I would imagine there is. So they will get the count. It's 108. JD will pay it off, and he's going to be left with less than $100.
That could be the worst run out for red queen.
I know.
All black. And 3 spades.
Yeah, we have 3 people waiting.
Pre-flop, the only hand I beat
Just like that.
3 people waiting to get in, so I think Big Spoon's going to rebuy, but there is people waiting to get into the game. As you can see, Chubbs, he's in for $600, bought in for the minimum first time, and then bought in for the maximum the second time. So he's in for $600, and he has a $454 profit. And Big Spoon going to be firing his 3rd bullet in less than 10 hands.
got it. I think that was today. Today's his first day, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, okay. That was me. That was it against you.
Keller with the 7-5 calling under the gun. Should probably be folding that hand, but nobody likes a nit. Chubbs away from his seat. Goose. Jack 6 of hearts. Limpin' is pimpin'. But Ringo gonna raise it up here on the button. And JD announcing all in. If Ringo is able to find the call here, he's going to be ahead. But it's very, very rare that King 9 will be ahead in this situation. Let's see if Ringo makes the call. He does not.
First hand, aces, kings, 10s.
So JD will take it down. Keller will get his change from limping under the gun. And JD will get on the board.
I mean, I had already forgot about it, but he brought it up.
George. What's the minimum?
So 3 players down over $200, including JD, who just won the previous hand.
3 hours. It's a 3-hour min, right? 4 hours.
All right, tell your friends we're trying to catch our Houston stream. They did get a head start, and their players are a little bit prettier than our players. So our Houston location streaming right now a 1-3 ladies night, and we need to catch them in viewers, folks.
He said, I just almost won.
Recall the first day I worked, Angel told Johnny that I raped him.
Did you
He
raise
was
the
like,
pot?
no way. When I did it. 4, 4, 5, 8.
So Chubb's back in his seat, just going to be making the call with the ace.
2 checks. Danny was like, just make sure you don't raise the 2 checks.
And everybody limping.
It was only $5.
Nothing but clubs. Keller with the only club, and Chubbs with 2 pair. I would imagine it's going to bet $10. And he does bet $10 indeed.
10 of diamonds exposed. 10 of diamonds exposed.
WPT making the call, looking for an 8. Instead, it'll be a 7, which does give him an out to a 7.
6 bets, 25.
Is Frito Fred still in this hand? I think Frito Fred folded. Yeah, Frito Fred did fold. So they haven't punched in that information yet. There we go. 7 or an 8. Instead, it's the jack.
Oh, diamonds! Fucking called that shit. You're really good. I'm really great at it.
And let's see if Chubbs puts out a big bet here. I like a big bet, about a pot-sized bet. It looks like it's just going to be 30. And he's going to get a call. As we got Stephanie checking in.
Is this the St. Mary's that played Gonzaga for the fucking... Yeah, the West Coast.
St. Mary's, California.
And we got a fan of Chubbs in.
Yeah, well, there's one in San Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the CA, St. Mary's CA.
Got a fan of Chubbs in the chat.
St. John's is the one that's out east.
Duke got themselves a little scared there for a minute.
Yeah, they did.
Duke got themselves a little scared there for a minute.
It was more than a minute.
Oh, look at this one.
So it looks like the dealer fumbling the deck as we take a look at the VPIP. Still only 11 hands in, but VPIP voluntarily put money in the pot. Now, these are special cards, and that is how we know what cards the players are holding. All of these cards have a small computer chip in them, and the deck, it's not twice as thick as the normal deck, but it's definitely a lot chunkier. And every once in a while, you'll see the dealers fumble the deck, which is understandable. But if you see the circles in front of the players, that's the RFID reader. That's how the cards get read, and that's how we know what the players are holding. Chubbs raising it with the ace-4. Goose just making the call. And JD, as well as Keller making the call. 2 diamonds, nobody with diamonds. Chubbs with the ace. And he's going to bet half pot here. Big Spoon might make the call with second pair here. This is his 3rd buy-in, though. He does indeed make the call. Aboard pairs, but not the pair Big Spoon wanted. And Chubbs is thinking about putting Big Spoon all in. He has exactly a pot-sized bet. Yeah, he's going to put Big Spoon all in here.
I'm going to do $1, Bob.
Has $120 in the pot. Big Spoon has $120 in the stack.
Actual retail
Big Spoon will let it go.
112.
So 5 players in the green. First player, WPT, with $20 up. Frito Fred, $69 up. And Keller down over $500 early on here. We do have a 4-hour stream. We stream every Thursday night from 7 till 11.
Bro, he had been grinding a fuck around.
That's great when you can fucking just
Yeah, we just literally.
quote a movie.
Yeah, we mouthed it, bro. We're like, ready, Fred? He's like,
Both goals were doing the same thing, just like the room scan.
Big Spoon just calling here under the gun with the ace-queen, as not a lot of things have been going well for him thus far.
All right? You're buried.
You get sucked out a few times, and you managed to.
You're in the hole.
And Denobala, first time he enters a hand, and he is dominated. Little surprised Big Spoon just called when he limped under the gun here.
In the black, minus the drinks and shit.
Not the 4s again.
Thought he was limping to put on the back raise, but that was not the case, as I do think he is a little timid on his 3rd buy-in. Once bidden, or in this case, twice bidden. Twice shy? Doesn't sound as well. Once bidden, twice shy. There you go. So Keller gonna hit his jack on the turn, put out a $40 bet, and this should get the job done. Yeah, it does get the job done. So Keller, who is down over $500, will make a little bit of it back. And now he's down $469. As I said, it is a 4-hour stream. Normally we'll get between 80 and 100 hands in. We do have Ashley in the box starting us off with the lovely French tip nails.
So who's gonna break the ice with the shot?
You know what?
I have a $5 live shot.
Chubbs straddles under the gun. Action is on Goose with the AC Deucey. Ringo with the Jack 7. Gonna raise it up here. And Frito Fred with the Ace King will immediately put on the 3-bet up to 45. Of course, that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. JD going all in here with the 2 letters.
Damn, JD.
And should be an easy fold for Ringo, an easy call for Frito Fred.
Look, gentlemen.
And it's going to be about 70-30 here. And now it's 98% for Frito Fred to win.
A new deck.
And JD drawn dead.
Open up. I'm sorry, king.
So Frito Fred will take it down
Would you walk away from them as well?
as Ringo in seat number 8 there watches on. Ringo, a part-time dealer here at the Texas Card House. And he is also a part-time referee.
I'll be right back.
I'm out, guys. I'm out.
And he is currently second in the leaderboard with over $200 in profit. And Frito Fred with almost $200 in profit as JD loses his first buy-in, down $400, and he is rebuying for $400. So at number 14, pretty much all the players settled in now. I do expect the aggression to be turned up a bit now. A couple of players are in for a couple of bullets.
Jonathan.
Ringo with the Jack 3 will let it go. Frito Fred with the suited king. I believe there is an under the gun straddle. Yes, there is an under the gun straddle. And looks like they are ordering shots for the table. Yes, they are ordering shots for the table. Chubbs letting the players know, raise your hand if you want a shot. So 6 of the 9 players ordering some shots. And I said, we're already more than 10 hands into the stream, so I do expect the aggression to be turned up, especially with the shots flowing, as we do have 6 players calling the $4 straddle to a king high flop. Frito Fred flopping top pair. Gut shot for Keller. Gut shot for Tenopala, and everybody's going to check. Board pairs 6s on the turn. Frito Fred should be putting on a bet right now of about 15. And yes, indeed, he does bet 15. It's kind of his MO. He's bet 15 every time tonight. Gut shot here for Tenopala. And he's going to make the call looking for a 9. The 2 black 9s have been folded, but the 2 red 9s are available. Instead, Frito Fred will fill up and get tricky and check. So Frito Fred setting the trap. Thus, Tenopala falling it. He's got to know that 8 high is not good here, but he's not going to fall in the trap. And Frito Fred will show and win the $55 pot.
Check with the king of the river. Plain and safe.
Yeah, Ashley with the French tips. Goes by Ash Cash. And let me see on the number of viewers. I want to somehow catch our Houston location, but they have 20 more viewers than us. So tell your friend to tune into our thumbnail, the 1-2.
What about you saying YouTube?
It was Justin's second time. Like, I feel like he's a regular down here, right? But before he started coming, he started playing the stream first. The second time he plays the stream, he sits down, he gets here early, and Isaac's coming in the rooms. Hey guys, whatever the fuck. Hey bro, he's sitting down. Isaac's here. Oh, you were sitting here. Hey bro, I don't like the shit that you're talking. You're talking shit about me in the stream. I don't fucking appreciate it. I said,
Frito Fred with the suited 1-gapper
he's cracking up.
will make the call.
Nah, bro, I just don't like the way you fucking talking about me and shit like that. You need to quit or else I'm gonna fucking hit you, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass and I like
WPT with the pretty king queen of diamonds.
Justin. Nah, just joking, bro.
And he's going to be raising it up
No, you were like,
He's gonna fuck him
to
up.
33.
He's ready for it all.
it was awesome.
33.
33, Larry Bird.
33. The LB, baby.
Everybody with diamonds. Ringo not going to be able to call with his diamonds. And Frito Fred will also let it go. So a raise and take from WPT for the $13 profit.
Emmett was 22. 2-2.
So Chubbs, Ringo, Frito Fred, Goose, and WPT, those 5 players in the green, and then the other 4 players in the red. Keller, the reddest, down over $400.
Well, I've never seen you wear the same.
I don't wear all of them. I just wear. And if I wear them, I might wear them once or twice. And I put them away.
$5 button straddle announced. You are allowed to straddle on the button here, and Chubbs is taking advantage of that as we have the shots being delivered.
Cheers, gentlemen. Cheers, guys. Broke the ice.
JD Jacks takes it up to 30. Thought he might size it up a little bit more just because of the 3 limps in front of him.
No, he already paid. Goose already paid.
I got his beer. I got that, bro. But I'll get the next one.
Oh, and Big Spoon with the ace king here. So Big Spoon going to be all in for the. Oh, Big Spoon just calls.
9:30, guys.
Big Spoon leaving himself $72 behind. And as I mentioned earlier, this is his 3rd buy-in, so he's being a little more cautious, which is understandable. Ringo making the call with an ace of his own. And that's a pretty good flop for Jacks. Let's see how big JD bets. $105 in the pot. Did raise it pre-flop to 30, picked up 2 callers, and he is reaching for some of the green chips. And a big bet of 105, so betting exactly the pot. Second time we see that tonight. And second time, it was against Big Spoon. Last time Chubbs bet in 120 into the $120. And now JD betting the pot with the jacks. JD taking out the pot, but he's still down over $300. As we get ready for hand number 17. And let's see if we have chipped away at the viewership from our Houston location. We have not. So JD just winning the last hand with the jacks. Going to try to make it 2 in a row and limp for the $2.
Look at VCU. Look at VCU.
And Goose raising it up here with the ace-9. Starting to open up his game. Thought he would be raising bigger, as I do not expect anybody to fold for this race.
Floor, stream table.
March Madness is gonna be giving.
Is it cool if y'all we put the UNC in here? It's already 33 minutes left.
So Goose will have position on everybody as we go 5 ways to a flop.
There's 3 minutes left.
And it's going to be queen high, so JD hitting the queen
You want that game?
as we have Sassy Pants checking in.
You guys over here also. Both TVs.
Keep in mind, we are live on the YouTube chat. Tell a friend to tune in.
He gets here, we watch, he changes it, we watch 30 seconds.
That's it.
And if you give me that, I'll give you 100.
6 fold, 7 fold.
I'll take 100, you take 100.
Okay. Okay, ready?
So JD making it 2 in a row.
It's never for the 16th. It's always for like 11th spot or random. It's always 11th.
So we do have the Trailblazer Series main event going on this weekend from our Austin location. If you happen to be in the Austin area this weekend, this tournament did start yesterday. 500 gate guaranteed, $1,200 buy-in, multiple starting flights. Day 2 going to be on Sunday, and the final table will be streamed right here on TCH Live Poker.
You barely made it. Oh, you're saying that. Oh, that it should be the 16th. Oh, why is it?
want to know what your view is.
So like, why you get the privilege of moving up to being the 11th seed and not the 16th seed?
Yeah, I think.
Like, you barely made it in.
3 raises to 14.
Well, that's the lowest seed you can be in each region.
Oh, straight to the burger.
5 folds. I can tell who has it.
So Chubbs with the suited ace, going to put on the 3-bet.
7 calls.
And I told you Goose was going to open up his game once we got 10 hands in. Making a call. Calling a 3-bet here with Jack 5 of diamonds. WPT, the initial raiser, will call. And we will go 3 ways to a $93 pot. As we see a king on the board. Gut shot for WPT. Chubbs with middle pair was your pre-flop racer. And these players really interested in the March Madness that's going on right now.
Wait, no, that's not the dumber answer. It's like a JD dance.
Got a game in overtime right now.
Come on, baby. Make it count. Listen deep.
So Chubbs puts out the delayed continuation bet, figures nobody has the king since it went check through.
No, sir.
Good D.
No, sir.
Wow, that was some good defense. You know these two schools are less than 100 miles apart?
And Chubbs will take it down.
Less than 100?
So VCU and North Carolina currently tied up at 75 apiece.
Hey, you know how I did?
University of Texas with a decent lead on BYU, and Texas A&M also with a decent lead on St. Mary's.
Isaac, when there's Thursday night football going on, I was eating keep track of fucking 3-4 games, right?
Big man on the line.
So the big upset of the day was High Point taking down Wisconsin. All the other games pretty much going as planned. Duke did have a scare early on, but was able to make a comeback. University of Nebraska picking up their first ever NCAA tournament win over Troy. And then, of course, the Horned Frogs of TCU were the first game today at 12 Eastern Time, 11 Central Time. They took down Ohio State. So congratulations to the Horned Frogs from TCU, which is located in Fort Worth, Texas.
Get the rebound. Hold them on, you big Sasquatch.
So Chubbs winning the previous hand, raised into 15, and Goose making the call with the inferior queen as we go 5 ways to a jack high flop. 2 hearts, nobody with hearts. WPT with the jack. But he's going to check to the aggressor. And Frito Fred will bet his second pair. Very small bet here. $20 into the $90 pot. Trying to figure out if any of his opponents have anything. Goose gonna call with just queen high here as we go 3 ways to a turn. And Frito Fred gonna turn 2 pair. Straight draw does complete. He announces 45. So Goose calling with just queen high on the flop, hitting second pair now, and I think he's getting priced in.
Make it count. You gotta make it count.
Yeah, you can see him already reaching for the call as WPT with top pair will make the call, and Goose gonna need a queen on the river
That was nice.
as this pot has already swelled up to $286,
They're gonna try and milk
and instead it'll be a 4. So Frito Fred with the check mark.
fucked up pass.
As long as he doesn't fold, he will be winning this pot.
Hey, why don't they have the 5-second count on the...
And he will check it down and show the 2 pair.
There it is, defense. All right, there you go. There's a
travel.
Oh, that's a travel. You're gonna put him on the line? I'd rather have possession. I'd rather have possession.
What kind of bull?
Yeah, so I believe the only Texas team that has lost thus far was in the first 4. SMU losing to Miami of Ohio. So it looks like the first game was a Texas game, TCU versus Ohio State, and the last game tonight, the final game, is going to be a Texas team as well. It's going to be the University of Houston and Idaho.
Put him down, big man.
Big Spoon just making a call here with the ace-10.
Drink call. Put it down, baby. Put it down.
Ringo Raisin with the 8s up to 20, picks up 2 callers. And it's going to be a gut shot for Big Spoon, who's running low on chips. Has about $50 left, needs a king for a straight. Ringo with the best hand, but it's very vulnerable as the jack will counterfeit his pocket pair. Action is on Keller, who called with the flush draw. 10-4 of diamonds called Ringo's raise out of the small blind, and now he's going to be betting his flush draw. Ringo calling one time to reevaluate on the turn. Keller going to hit a 10 to take the lead now.
Oh, stupid.
As VCU taking the lead over North Carolina, 77-75 with 2 minutes to go in overtime. So Keller with the semi-bluff on the flop now picks up a pair and going to be betting again. And I think Ringo's going to have to let his hand go now. Yeah, Ringo does make the fold. Oh, Keller needed diamonds.
They were minus 17 second half. They were down.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out why Keller called. The 10-4 pre-flop, but it's because of one of the promos that's going on here at the Texas Card House. There is a 4 flush bonus. If you hit all 4 flushes during a session, you get a bonus. Keller has hit every other flush except diamonds.
Come on! Oh no, that's too far. You didn't get in. There you go, that's smart.
That one! Woo!
Overtime!
The 4 flush
Defense!
up to
Stay on
$200.
Stay
So
on
Keller paying for an extra $200.
By the big man.
Let's go, Georgie.
Okay, I have a fun fact about VCU.
Look at this. Look at the screen by the fucking the center.
He sealed them.
Gave him the ball.
Fun fact about VCU. My
Shit out, Isaac.
senior year, bro, I go to fucking spring break at the island.
Yeah.
That's when VCU beat Duke in the Sweet 16.
Correct.
The people next to us fucking went AWOL after they hit that buzzer beater shot. They come running out. That was a fucking fight. What the fuck happened? We just beat Duke. Blah, blah, blah. We're wearing VCU shit. We're like, get the fuck in here. Have a beer.
Did you have to verify it first?
Oh, they were wearing VCU. They have Rams.
No, I'm saying the fact that they beat Duke, or you were
Oh,
watching
yeah.
it.
We're watching the game.
You're watching it. Gotcha.
Dude.
So 3 players in the green,
Insane.
everybody else in the red,
Electric. They're on fire.
as March Madness is in full effect.
No fouls. Make them earn it. Don't you dare foul. Make them earn it.
7-4 offsuit, nice hand for blackjack to double down with.
Make them earn it.
But Goose will let it go since we're playing poker.
Roy Williams.
Suited Queen 8. JD might limp, might raise, and he's just going to limp.
Oh, baby. Suffocating defense, boys. They're going underneath. They're going
WPT
underneath.
raising here with the clubs.
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Yeah, so this is the VCU North Carolina game going into overtime. We are on a 15-minute delay. 15-minute delay, so this action took place 15 minutes ago, but Keller excited that the game is going to overtime
Boom.
Oh, he's right in front.
as we have
Set it up, boys.
the Nopala
Set it up,
with
boys.
the 3 aces. WPT now hitting a pair. Might put out a bet, and looks like he's reaching for chips.
You're 6-12 for trying out.
So nice check from
They gotta have that
the
one
Nopala
play, right? They gotta have that
on
one
the
play.
flop.
Pop, pop,
Hearts
shoot.
do arrive. He does have a heart in his hand, so shouldn't be
Oh,
too worried about the
I
hearts.
know.
before this game started, they drew up a play
Oh,
before this.
100%. 100%.
If we're getting this spot, this is what we're
And
gonna
they
do.
practiced it like 1,000
They
times.
worked on it in practice.
1,000
This is
times.
what we're running under 4 seconds.
Yeah, 1,000 times. This is the play, guys. You already know it. You've done it. You know what to do. Just fucking make it
WPT checks,
happen. Oh my god.
and it's going to be hard for him to call a bet here, as the flush draw did arrive.
Wasn't busted with
I'm not mine.
So his opponent has an ace, a 7, or a flush. Going to be hard to call with just a deuce.
It was that low.
that low. No, because
$45 is the bet,
he's best player. Bro, he scored like 20.
and he will let it go.
And he's out.
He's out.
I need you there.
There it is.
And looks like we are an hour into tonight's stream, as we do have a dealer change coming up.
Waiting for that hat to end.
There it is, baby.
Action screen.
So after
5 seconds.
of about an hour of play,
He double dribbled.
we will have a dealer change. No more French tips. We'll see the French tips in an hour.
Reg.
I believe we got Bran the Broken coming in.
Oh my god.
Stop right there. Oh, no.
No, he had to clear. He had to clear. I don't even know if he got it.
North Carolina taking the lead now with 35 seconds to go.
Broad daylight. He fucking stole it.
Oh my god.
You gotta pass harder than that, bro.
You gotta get some oomph.
So no straddle announced. Action will be on Ringo. And now VCU taking the lead. Yeah, $5 under the gun straddle, and that is Brand the Broken in the box dealing. Keller takes it up to 15 with the Ducks. WPT calling with the Hearts, and Tenopala has aces. The cards did not scan. Yeah, the cards did not scan, so he sees the aces and raises it up to 45 here.
What would be the live?
So I think what happened is that he left them on the scanner to get scanned, and the dealer reached for the cards to muck them, and he said, hey, I haven't looked at the cards yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to have aces cracked here as Keller finds a duck on the flop. No reason for Tenopala to slow down here with the aces. He bet 65,
You check?
I would assume
and Keller standing up here.
2.5, 1.5. It's probably gonna go up right now because that's delayed a little bit.
Does he raise,
Ball's already inbound. That
or
first
does he
possession
just
already
call?
through the fucking lines.
He announces raise. And it's basically a min race. He actually needs to make it 130. 130. So raises it to 130.
Same guy that turned it over. Well, it's been lagging all.
And I don't see how
Too much action.
that Opala gets away from the aces here.
Screen down.
130. Oh, it's been lagging all
Yep,
day.
still got the
Touch
aces.
the basket.
When I'm trying to put the password, it fucking takes forever to load.
Cash. Yeah.
Oh, foul!
I expect him to say all in based on his stack size. He does say all in. Keller snap calls him. And Tenopala going to need an ace. And also go runner, 10-10, runner, 7-7. So the dealer get into correct count. It's $254. And he's going to need an ace, a 10, or a 7 to have a chance. Down to the ace. Both aces are available, but instead it is a queen, and aces are cracked. They're running it twice, I think. Running it twice.
slow rolling. Come on.
So a little miscommunication between the dealer and the production crew. So they got it reset. And VCU now up 4 points with 4 seconds to go. And the 2 aces are still available, but they will not show up. An aces crack on the stream, hand number 23, as Michael Jordan's former college, University of North Carolina, losing in the first round to Virginia Commonwealth University, pulling off the upset. Number 11 seed taking down the number 6 seed, 82 to 78. University of Texas with an 11-point lead over BYU, and Texas A&M maintaining their lead over St. Mary's from California.
Ray, look at that shit. Right there.
Wait, the braids count?
I would count that.
What? That was only in football where you can like fold the braids to tackle.
Fucking Paul, your hair is
I would shave
Para quién son?
players' hair. Yes. All of them.
So Tenopala rebuying for 300, bought in for 300, coming back for 300. Big Spoon on his third buy-in down to $49.
Suarez, stream room over there, back corner. Come on.
Can you scan your cards?
So there is a button straddle. Goose gonna have to rescan his cards. You can see the dealer with the headset on. Dealer in constant communication with the production crew.
Hey, wait, is there any nothing special?
We'll gamble for
It's
it.
game night.
Gamble for it.
Okay, yeah.
We'll bring it, we'll let you know who's tapping. We're going to gamble for it.
Keller just went in the previous hand, taking it up to 15 with the Apple Jacks.
For the next one.
That's Ace Jack. Big Spoon with the pretty King Queen. Just making the call here, and he is getting really short on chips. I do realize the blinds are only 1-2, but he is getting really short as he does hit top pair here. Keller hitting middle pair. Does have the ace of diamonds in his hand. And let's see if he puts out a continuation bet. It looks like he is.
Ale, you can put it on my tab, Ale. I just lost.
Keller announcing $40. Big Spoon is all in here with top pair. And Chubb's getting a decent price here. Has no spades on the board, but does make the call knowing that Keller cannot re-raise. So a small side pot of $12. And Keller now hitting a diamond, so an ace or a diamond works for him now. Keller does check. Chubbs checks behind. No, he bets $15.
Right there, too.
Keller needed an ace or a diamond. Instead, it'll be 2 pair for Big Spoon. So Big Spoon gonna triple up here. There is a side pot that Chubbs will take. Oh, Chubbs actually had King 3, not King 4, so something scan wrong there.
Speaking of the diamond. Diamond.
Construction works.
Yeah, they can't make a free throw. Can't make free throws with that.
Keep in mind, we do have 2 streams tonight on this channel. We're streaming from the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. That's the stream you're watching right now. And our Houston location is also streaming. They have their ladies' night going on.
Take the lid off the rim. The 6th man is there, sitting on top of the fucking.
Oh, that's such a good move.
Anton Tyler.
Oh! Damn! Get big.
Pretty Jack 9 for JD. And he is going to make the call. Keller raising it up to 22 with the snowman.
Oh, backside. Oh, yeah. Yep. Nope. Nope.
Do something, bro.
Goose with the pretty 6-4 will make the call on the button. Does have position. This is probably going to bring along JD with his Jack-9. So two players with spades, or one player with spades, one player with hearts, and one player with a pocket pair. You can actually see JD is out in front right now statistically, as he does flop a straight draw to go along with his 2 overcards. It does go check all the way around. Goose hit in bottom pair. Flop got checked, and I do expect the turn to get checked as well. Oh, JD putting out a small bet here of 25. Gonna represent the ace. I don't see how Keller calls here with Goose still in the hand. But let's see if he can figure it out here. Not 1, not 2, but 3 overcards to his pocket 8s. He does announce fold. And I do expect Goose to make the call with his bottom pair. And he's going to take it down. So JD getting no resistance. As we got a little. Yeah, JD bet 25 on the turn. Goose folded.
Not this one.
Shake it leg.
Oh, he's being super selfish right now. He's taking all the shots.
So Keller away from his seat. He will get dealt in. And he will get blinded out if he does not return to his seat. So basically, when you're playing on the stream, it's kind of like a cash game. If you're away from your seat, you will get blinded out.
It was 75-75 starting overtime. It's a 5-minute period. One scored 4 points. Imagine the under.
So the VCU North Carolina game still going on for these players, but we know the result as we are on the 15-minute delay, going 5 ways to a flop of 10-6-6. JD, 66% right now. If we go to the river, and I don't think we're going to go to the river. I think he's going to bet $30 here, bet an exactly half pot, and I don't think anybody's going to call. So Keller back in his seat. He will be big blind. The blinds are $1, $2, which is actually a smaller game than the game that is currently being played on the main floor here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley. That is a 1-3 game. We got a couple of 1-3 tables going on. The minimum buy-in is also $100, but the maximum is $1,000 for the 1-3. That is on the main floor. Here on the stream, blinds are 1-2, as we did make this change last year to give more players an opportunity to play. And I know seat number 1, JD, this is his first time playing on the stream. I believe seat number 3, it's his first time playing on the stream as well, as he has the ace queen and raises it up to 30. So big bring in here. 1-2 blinds takes it up to 30. Then Opala, who had his aces cracked earlier, going to be calling with the 6s. And JD will let go of his suited connectors. Keller lets go of his ace. Heads up to a $63 flop. We go. And it is a Jack 9-8 flop, so 3 overcards for the sixes. If WPT is able to put on a continuation bet here, it's going to be card for Tenopala to call. But looks like WPT is going to check, and it does go check, check. And there's the 6. So a straight draw and a flush draw for WPT. He announces 65, leaving himself with $100 behind. And what does Tenopala do here with his set of sixes? He announces all in. WPT does have outs. I think he would have already called if it was the ace of clubs, but he's going to make the call regardless. Looking for a 10 or a club. The 7 of clubs has been folded, but he does have 10 live outs available. You can see on the upper left-hand side of your screen, the action tracker, the software that keeps track of everything, knows that the 7 of clubs has been folded, but all the other clubs are available, and they're going to run it twice. A 10 or a club. Oh, there's the 10 for the straight. Still has the clubs available. And there's the club. So Tenopala getting his aces cracked and now getting his sixes cracked. He is in disbelief.
He made it!
Big shot.
Yep.
They had no timeouts.
Killing it, Brandon, killing it.
They had no timeouts.
Suffocate him! Suffocate that motherfucker!
Yeah.
Suffocate that motherfucker!
Go on!
What?
Oh, shit! God, bro. He was
Yeah, the players really enjoying the March Madness.
Partner, and Mr. Gaddy's doing it coming.
The players are not mic'd up. However, there are 2 microphones
And Mr. Gaddy's.
in this room on each side of this camera. There's 2 overhead microphones on each side of this camera. And when the players get loud, and they have got it loud, you can hear them as well.
Choke! Choke! No!
So I know there was a couple of tables of 1-3 earlier, and there was even a PLO table earlier.
Put him on the line and that's game.
Can't believe they missed.
Nothing stupid, VCU. Nothing stupid.
Wow.
Just go get the rebound.
Bro, they don't have any timeouts. They can't advance the ball.
They can foul him right away. Though.
No, yeah, but I'm saying whenever they make their free throws,
Yeah.
they can't advance the ball.
Yeah.
They're going to have like 3 seconds.
gotta hit the rim. Gotta hit
The 3 players in the green.
Walter stash from like 3 miles away.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see him, but you can see the stash. Like floating stashes. Make free throws, dog.
Oh, he was trying to rim it. Yeah, he was trying to rim it. Like the guy
Chubbs
from the Lakers.
raising it up with the dead man's hand.
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, he popped it off the rim.
And Ringo should be putting on a 3-bet here, maybe to about 40.
Is nobody fucking defending this guy?
And that is the size and he picks.
Everybody just stood there staring at him.
I don't think Chubbs is going to call. Maybe if it was suited, he would call, but under the gun,
Head fouls. There you go.
+2, yeah.
It's all you.
So Ringo will not get
It's all you,
resistance.
baby. Put the game away.
And these players very interested in the end of the VCU North Carolina game.
He's gonna miss one. It's a 1-1.
As I said, we are on a 15-minute delay.
He needs 2 to put it.
All right, we're starting to catch up to our Houston location.
Leave the fucking door open.
They got about 10 more viewers than us.
Smile.
It's a good opportunity to miss because you gotta go full court. You gotta go full court in under 4 seconds.
Or just make them
The
both
second
go
one
home.
you missed. The first one you made, obviously.
Alex,
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, I have to.
Oh, wait, you
Yeah,
can.
you have to
He makes the
post.
first
You
one.
have to post.
It's 1-1, so if you miss it, they get the rebound. Yeah.
In order for you to get your second, you gotta make your
Yeah. All right, well, they miss here.
Hey, don't foul. Don't foul. Look at that one.
Yeah, no foul.
So Teno Ala down to $109 after getting a set of sixes.
Oh, yeah, you do foul.
Cracked.
So they take a shot. Put them on the line for 2. Don't let them take a 3.
Oh, okay.
Not anymore. Ball game.
That's game. That's game. It don't matter what they shoot. There's no stupid fouls. Leave him alone. That's game.
Goose with the suit of connectors. 9-8 is paid.
The Tar Heels of North Carolina here in the first round of the NCAA March Madness tournament, folks. Live in Greensville, South Carolina.
And we are live.
Tickets for VCU.
Wow.
Keller raising it up to 15 on the button.
No, you don't care about it.
So we have seen the players raise their button a lot, as we have 5 ways to the flop, $77 in. And it's going to be Keller hitting top pair, WPT hitting a flush draw.
Like 15? Keller, how much were they up by?
But it is Big Spoon betting his flush draw.
12 at half. 11 or 12. Yeah. It was double digits. Or double digits.
I wonder what their biggest. No, there's nothing. I don't understand why.
Perfect opportunity to get some buttons. Hey, look, man.
So Big Spoon with what's known as a donk bet. It's not as bad as it sounds. And he's going to get raised here from Keller's king. It's a small raise, but it's going to give a decision to WPT, and he's going to make the decision pretty quickly and make the call. Big Spoon also making a call, does not want to see a diamond.
7.
Pot's already over $200. Keller with the king should be putting out a big bet here. Yeah, Keller going to put out a big bet here. Doesn't think any of his opponents has a deuce, and he is correct. Big Spoon has been managing that short stack from pretty much the get-go. This is his 3rd buy-in. Over a half pot-sized bet from Keller with the king here. And normally not a good idea to chase a flush draw or a straight draw on a paired board.
I will take a.
Some action in the chat that I will take a look at after this hand.
And Freddie will take a. Just a modelo.
WPT thinking about it here. His ace is good if he manages to hit the ace.
Draft, Ali.
But he's going to let it go. Big Spoon is not. So Big Spoon going to need a diamond. There are 6 diamonds available. The ace and the 6 have been folded. As we saw, WPT have the ace and the 6. And the 8 has also been folded. So I don't know if we're going to once or twice. One time.
Yeah.
So Keller with the big win. And I don't know if Big Spoon is going to rebuy. That was his 3rd buy-in.
No diamonds, please.
You got diamonds too, David?
Ace, 6, and not diamonds.
Mike, 2 or 1?
I have to gamble on that one.
All right, good evening, Chris Diaz.
We both thought the same
I've
time.
never seen you make that face.
It was like disgusting.
It was disgusting.
But I ain't gonna
Like,
make 150.
in between squeezing a line and
Bro,
like,
I just added up 7 to the beer, man. Like, not adding up another 6.
$20 beer, partner.
So you can see Big Spoon is back. Big Spoon's back for 200. All right, we're less than 10 viewers away from catching up with our Houston location. They did start to stream at 6. We started to stream at 7. And their lineup's better looking than our lineup. They're having their ladies' night.
All right. Round 2. I'm going to let Goose decide.
I wasn't joking.
Ain't never gonna happen. Are you already drinking? Yeah.
Okay.
So WPT put it on a big raise here with the 9s.
Green tea. They have anything?
And Goose with the suited ace queen. He did straddle, and I don't think he's going anywhere.
5. Bring it 26.
As the players are ordering more shots,
5 green.
and Goose going to be putting on a big raise here.
5 and 1.
How much does WPT have behind? Yeah, he's basically putting WPT all in, as he only has a $250 behind. So let's see if WPT chooses to go with the 9s here. He will be out in front if he makes the call. As we see 2 aces accounted for, Frito Fred and JD with an ace, which means that Goose is going to have to hit the last ace or the queen. WPT just calling here, leaving himself with $100 behind. And let's see if we see an ace or a queen. I believe a 9 has been folded because the software is showing that Goose is statistically favored right now, but this is based upon the cards that have been folded. He is no longer statistically favored. It's gone to 99% with the 9 showing up for WPT. Goose is drawn to a chop. Goose is drawn to a chop. He can only hit 7-8 for a chop, and that's going to happen 1% of the time. He cannot go ace-ace. He cannot go queen-queen. He can only go 7-8. So a 7 or an 8 for Goose to not be drawn dead, and now he's officially drawn dead. And WPT going to take the $647 pot. Goose going to take a hit to his stack, going all the way down to $112 after that hand.
You feel it when it goes across the belt.
Yeah, I mean, Georgie Oh, they got a nick on it?
Yeah, I already peeled it off.
Oh, I saw that.
What is that?
It's peeling.
It's got like a nick.
He's coming off the.
Like it's
So they will get it paid out, and we will remind you about the Trailblazer Series going on this weekend, the final stop in Austin. TCH Social in Austin, located northwest of the Capitol, right off of Highway 183, the Research Boulevard. Take the Anderson Mills exit, located right next to the Austin Aquarium. $500K guaranteed this weekend, TCH Social Austin. We are located 4 hours and 20 minutes south of Austin, down here in the Rio Grande Valley. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we do have our Houston location streaming as well. And we're starting to catch them. We're almost there, boys and girls. We're within 10 viewers of our Houston location. They are having ladies' night. We are having March Madness guys' night. Oh, BYU pulling within 4 points of the University of Texas, 75-71 with less than a minute to go in that game. Texas A&M beating St. Mary's.
Are those in 150s?
Yeah. Are you trying to size me up?
No, I just want to know how much is that. I don't want to like be lost without the whole hand.
So Keller raising it with the King Jack. He had luck with this hand earlier, winning a big hand against Big Spoon.
4, 5, and 5 off the bench. That is amazing.
And Goose is all in here with the Jack 10. Goose is in bad shape. He's only going to be able to hit the 10 as the Jack will not work. Suited one gapper for Chubbs. He's in at 34%. You can see his equity better than Goose's, as Goose is in at 24%. And Keller with the best hand right now, checking in at over 40%. This is assuming we go to the river. And we're going to go to the river because Goose is all in. Goose picking up spades and hitting a 10. Keller also hitting top pair. And Chubb's basically drawn dead here. Would have to go runner, 6-6 or 6-4. And those 6s or 4s cannot be a spade. So Chubbs will make the quick fold. And Goose going to need a spade or a 10. Spade or a 10. And it's going to be Keller winning another big pot, knocking another player out with the King Jack off. I believe that was his nickname in high school. So with that win, Keller now going up to third place. Chubbs up $471. Frito Fred at $381, and Keller up $323. Two players down at least $500, as Goose will rebuy for $200.
Rojas. See.
Don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up button, as it really does help out the algorithm. 7-3 for Ringo, should be letting that go. And 7-3 for Frito Fred, he also should be letting this go. What's good for the Goose is good for the gander. Jack 9 of clubs for JD. He'll take it up to 10, TIN. And WPT going to be putting on the 3-bet here.
Being aggressive. Being aggressive.
So it looks like 50. Chubbs with the ace-jack. Don't think he wants to get involved out of position, so he will fold.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming.
No way. Who was it? Fucking
We're under 1%. Somebody projected high. It's all the high point kids that fucking.
Oh, Goose making the call here with 10-8 offsuit. So Goose perhaps a bit on tilt after losing that last hand. And he's going to hit top pair here. I like an all-in. It's exactly a pot-sized bet, but he's going to check.
Who else?
I don't know, Alex, you got one too? Alex, you had gotten one? Alex, you had ordered one? Yeah.
WPT putting on the continuation bet, and now Goose is going all in, and he's pricing in WPT here. I think WPT is going to make the call. It's another $75. And he does indeed make the call. This is one of the reasons why I just liked an all in. Now he's going to have to avoid an ace or a king or some running diamonds. Running straight cards available as well, and that's one of the running straight cards. Now WPT can hit a 5, and he does hit the 5. So the third time tonight, WPT has hit the river. The very first hand of the night, he hit a 10 to make a straight. Then he also hit a 10 against Tenopala to make a straight. And now he hits a 5 to make a straight on the river. So Goose now down $700, and he's going to be rebuying.
All right. What's next?
And I know it sounds like I'm being results oriented, but I really thought Goose should just move all in there on the flop, because there's a lot of bad turn cards for you if it goes check through. So he checked, and if his two opponents also would have checked, there's a lot of bad turn cards for him. There's $150 in the pot. You have $150 in your stack. You called a raise pre-flop. You called a 3-bet pre-flop with 10-8, and you hit top pair. So you're never folding the hand. You might as well just go all in. We got Fletcher checking in.
I'll step out.
So Goose, after losing the last pot, is going to call $10 straddle from Chubbs, and Chubbs will check his option as we are going 6 ways to the flop. Keller with the 6-7, and he's going to flop open-ended. WPT going to flop 2 pair, and Big Spoon going to hit a set. So get ready for some big bets here. Keller taking care of his tab. $62 in the pot. Keller betting 35 here with his open ender. And I think one of these players is going to raise. I don't know if it's going to be WPT or Big Spoon, but I think one of these players is going to raise here. Keller, the only player with spades, it can go runner spades, as long as it's not the 4 of spades. The WPT fold can't be right. Did WPT fold? He folded top and bottom? That's crazy. Now, there's a chance something misread. That does happen every once in a while. We saw Chubbs hit 2 pair earlier, and it was showing that he only had 1 pair. Yeah, I feel like Keller's going to make the call here. So Keller open-ender. Did he announce fold? Wow, so 2 players with big folds here. And Big Spoon, even though he wins the $200 pot, could have been much bigger. One of his opponents would have called.
Gracias.
Pero me debe
Una.
una más de eso. Oye, mamá, pero tú lo vas a comprar con eso. She can give me a beer.
No, no, that's the son. That's Mr. G's son.
She can 14 number two.
So Big Spoon, who is in for 3 or 4 buy-ins.
Missile.
He's scratched to the low spot.
He doesn't have a like, I don't think we could have found a reason.
Keller just making the call with the ace-4. Big Spoon winning the last hang. Gonna raise it up here with the jack-5 of hearts. Ringo out of the small blind, just gonna make the call. Doesn't want to re-raise and build a pot out of position. Frito Fred makes the call, leaving himself with $666 in his stack with the 9 deuce of clubs. Let's see the 7 of clubs. It's not the 7 of clubs, but it is going to be another action flop, as it's going to be an open-ended for Frito Fred, open-ended for Big Spoon, with a backdoor flush draw. Backdoor flush draw also available for Frito Fred, and it somehow goes check around. Ringo now going to be betting his 7s. Ringo checking again. What is going on here? So Keller going to bet his ace high here. Big Spoon just calling it. No more backdoor flush draws available. And Ringo should be raising here. How much does Ringo have in his stack? Has $400 in his stack. $35 bet. Here comes the raise. It's going to be 135. 145. Perhaps 150. It is 155. Yeah, everybody gonna fold, and Ringo gonna be taking it down. Yeah, we streamed on Sunday, and the glitch seemed to not be there on Sunday. I know last Thursday it was a little glitchy, but Sunday when we streamed the tournament, it was fine. And the internet, having a little trouble with the internet, as we have the MMA and Car Addict checking in. It's 2 for Thursday. 2 streams for the price of 1 on TCH Live. Our Houston location streaming Ladies Night, and we're streaming the best little hold'em game in Texas. 1-2 are the blinds, but multiple all-ins.
When he stumbles, I'm pretty sure he was like the editor or something, because he did a great job. He stumbles and he has the ball right here that he's about to carry, and it says in the caption, when did you know when to play ball? When did you start, when you start giving him basketball?
Oh, yeah. He walked into the rec right into the gym.
Yeah, he's just there, like, and he just edits to fucking golf clubs.
Oh, because somebody gets jammed on, right?
Something like that, he's just like,
Tanobala with the trace, just going to make the call. Big Spoon, one of his cards that not get scanned. They will let him know to rescan. There we go. It's the suited 1-gapper. Goose making the call with the ace-9. And everybody just calling the $2.
Had a couple of good range sessions, and you get out there, and it looks like one big bleeding, very clean, water.
So 7 ways we go to a flop. One of the hands is not registering right now because only 6 are going to be shown. As we do see a queen-high flop. The king-6 out in front right now. So bottom pair. Flush draw available as a tray arrives. And Tenopala will hit the tray. And he's going to bet $10. a straight draw and a flush draw available for Big Spoon, and he's going to make the call. Chubb's also coming along with the 10. And JD drawing dead, calling with the 6. The trays are going to hold up.
Like, for example, the stick is
Straight draw did arrive, a king jack. But it is going to be a pot-sized bet here from the set of 3s, which should take it down. Yeah, I believe this is Big Spoon's 3rd or 4th buy-in. So he's being a little more cautious now. This is his 3rd buy-in for sure, maybe 4th. So being a little cautious.
the club hit is never gonna catch up.
It never catches up to the ball. It stays back.
Oh, Chubbs? Thinking that Tenopala was bluffing, calling with the 10.
It's a real slow swing, right?
So both flush draws missed. And Chubbs, with no spade or no club in his hand, tried to make a hero call, thinking that his opponent missed a flush draw, but instead he gave his opponent an extra $60.
If I had missed clubs and spades, I was also making $60. No, I'm just saying.
Big Spoon making sure the card gets scanned properly.
Oh, you sent it? Yeah, I'll look at it right now.
Go ahead, go ahead. You got time. You got about 20 minutes.
20? Okay.
And University of Texas beating BYU. That is final.
Oh, wait, it's happening already?
Michigan beating the number 16 seed Howard.
Just think it's gonna go. Yeah, Georgia, St. Louis, they already took off. My bad. That was my bad. It's just the Houston game.
Suited connectors for Tenopala just finished winning the previous hand. Chubb's going to be raising here to 18. Goose just making the call with the ace queen in bad shape. And we can see a queen being folded by JD there. Keller with the king jack has had a lot of luck with this hand so far. And he's going to try it out here. And that's going to bring along Big Spoon with the 9-7. Huge flop for Chubbs. As a matter of fact, he might even check if he was heads up. A multi-way here, I still think you bet small here. I think Chubbs is going to bet 25, and Keller is not going to let him. Keller's going to put out a big bet here, hitting top pair. Yeah, Keller betting almost a pot-sized bet, betting 65.
I went with my friend Brian Ferris. Will, he used to play here a bunch.
Yeah, he would go off over there, right?
Over there, Vegas?
Like, no, I'm saying.
And a small raise here from Chubbs
It was, dude.
I haven't.
as he flopped top pair with a flush draw.
He lost a lot.
Keller does have the 3 jacks available.
Nah, but that trip, we weren't even going for EDC. We were just going, we share the same birthday, so we were going for like a poker trip, and we ran into
And now Keller drawing
former
dead.
college roommates on the plane, and they were all going to EDC, and they had 2 extra tickets. Like pure fate. We don't even like. He's not really even into that. Neither am I. I'm like, that was my first, bro. That was my first rave. That's pretty cool.
So Keller check into the aggressor. Chubb's putting out 200.
Resorts World in that trip. And I remember we bought like they hooked us up with a 3-day pass. Yeah. And we did the first night. We got home like at 7 in the morning. And then when we woke up, Brian's like,
Keller will let it go.
Yeah, Resorts World, which kind of shit. Like, I like the room there.
So we got ace 7 suited,
Super nice.
formerly known as Rebel Poker.
Self-serve coffee machine.
Yeah.
And then like beverage.
And the MMA car addict, formerly known as Boney Turgeson.
I love their tournament chips. They're the big buckrow chips.
Yeah, they were.
I never got to play the tournament there, just cash, but the chips are like very sharp.
Yeah, because they're
Precision
precision
cut,
cut.
like they're just good, yeah.
Yeah, when you were shuffling them, it seemed super.
The whole room was high quality stuff.
Super, the chairs, the table, like really everything.
Where's look? I do this card often when they do that.
Everybody's going for second place to the win.
The win,
And
everybody's like right here. First, I mean second, third, fourth. The win is up here. Everybody's right here. Fighting for second, third, and fourth. Uncomparable, bro. I promise you, like, okay, here if you go to Austin, you go to San Antonio, like they have some.
Goose raising it up here to $20 in the low jack. That's what the LJ stands for. Next to the $250.
Ever get that from a forward. No matter how fucking busy they are.
Frito Fred
Are the center of attention when you get
making the call
like, hey, bro, where's table
from the cutoff with the queen jack.
this third table here to the left? That's the way they talk. You can
Find your chips right here at the cage.
Yes, like that.
Just excellent customer service. And it goes a long way, yeah.
Yes.
And Goose gonna hit a pair and a straight draw. Was your initial raiser and is going to continue to tell his story.
And it's hard to get a job.
Frito Fred with 2 overcards, actually 3 overcards because the 10 will make him a straight. Also has a spade in his hand, but is not going to make the call.
Which is the only one that's there?
The first one, dead. The other 2 are good.
Okay.
That was my bad.
You can't be no damn Sheriff Shack.
So up to hand 38, on pace for at least the 40 hands for the stream. Stream table does play a little bit slower than a normal table just because there is a lot of communication between the dealer and the production crew, making sure that all the information gets punched in right. And one of the players is going to have to rescan their cards. Chubb's taken a step out of the room to use his phone.
Hey, Georgia St. Louis is still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then put him all 3. Load them.
You want all 3 still or no?
Load them. As is. If it's still there, I mean, it said 8:45. I thought they
You're
tipped
going
off.
to get a better line for Georgia too. -1.5.
I thought they had tipped
So
off
Goose
already.
raising it last time with rags, raises it again with rags, and this time everybody will fold. And I believe they're going to be flashing up the VPIP here. Voluntarily put money in the pot. At least 90% of the time, probably even more, but at least 90% of the time, at the end of the stream, somebody will at least have $1,000 profit in this 1-2 game.
Can I start a 5, Brandon?
Chubb's announcing a $5 straddle. Oh, Ringo away from his seat, and Ringo would have had queens. And Frito Fred would have had ace king. So probably would have had a big clash between those two, but Ringo is away from his seat, and it looks like Tenopala also away from his seat. Keep in mind, you do get Del 10, and now Ringo taking a seat, and I think Goose is going to tell him, yeah. Goose is telling him he had a big hand. Suited ace 5. I think Chubbs will take a flop with this. No, he doesn't. Yeah, we thought we had the internet issue fixed, but it's not 100% fixed. Yeah, 60% of the time it works every time.
Okay, that's one.
What's it? I draft Quakers.
The Ace King making a return. This time it's suited, and this time JD has it. And looks like it's going to be another raise and take. So JD's first time playing on the stream, joining us tonight from Cameron County. There's 3 counties that make up the Rio Grande Valley area. Hidalgo County, the county that we're in, with a population of about 800,000 or 900,000. And then Cameron County, right next door, population of about 400,000.
Were they red or black?
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
We're not playing the
Yeah, there's a lot of different types of straddle. So
This is not one of them.
a button straddle is allowed here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley, but it is just that. It is not a hard rock straddle. It is not a ultimate last action straddle.
Do the right thing, dealer.
Basically, every card room is different. As we go 6 ways to a flop of queen high. Keller hit in middle pair, the 6. Also has backdoor spades available.
Why does it look like you're still pouring? Does it not look? It looks like she's still pouring it.
Open ender for Goose.
Date rape.
No, but it's
Date rape.
Goose will make the call. And let's see a spade.
Oh, baby.
Instead, it is a jack. Now put in 2 overcards to Keller's 6s. Might get him to slow down here.
I'm so scared.
Check. Let's put a meaningless 7 or a deuce on the river. Whack.
Goose does hit a pair now. So he's probably going to check here as he now has showdown value. Was probably going to bluff the river if he missed, but he does catch some showdown value.
Put a meaningless 7 or a deuce on there.
Ah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, the straddle treated different everywhere. And I know a lot of card rooms in Vegas no longer allow you to straddle on the button, as it is a huge, huge advantage.
Catch me out.
The button is already at an advantage, having the best position at the table, and they just add to the advantage by putting on the straddle. But here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley, you are allowed to straddle under the gun, up to half your stack under the gun. I've seen it before, and under the gun does have priority. If under the gun chooses not to straddle, the button will be able to straddle, and that is capped at $10 in this 1-2 stream game.
Oh, baby.
Pocket 8s for Goose. as Chubbs raises it up with the king jack off. Big Spoon making the call. JD making the call. Oh, Goose put it on the 3-bet, excuse me. Goose raising it up with the 8s.
Yeah, all right.
Then Opala with the AC Deucey suited. Maybe if he was closing off the action here, I could see him calling. But with 2 players still left to act behind him, it's going to be hard for him to call. Oh, instead he's going to re-raise. Yeah, so he was worried about the 2 players behind him. So he put on a little 4-bet here to isolate Goose. And I think, yeah, we're going to be going heads up. So Goose with $140 left in his stack. Does check. And it does go check, check. Pretty spicy turn as Goose picking up an open-ended straight draw. Then Opala picking up a flush draw. And we're probably going to see an all-in from one of these players. Almost $300 in the pot. Both these players with less than $300 in their stack. And all of it's getting ready to go in the middle here. Yeah, Goose announcing all-in. And Opala makes the call. The only question is, are they going once or twice? Goose out in front. I believe they're going to go twice. Twice is nice. There's the flush for Opala.
Oh my God.
And there's the ace.
You got a flushie on one. And
So Goose was over 75% to win the pot when the chips went in. But instead, it's going to be Opala winning the hand. And now Goose is down $1,000 as we do have a dealer change. And while the dealer change is taking place, let me just get back to the straddle. Somebody asking about straddles. So all the Texas card houses handle the straddle differently. And here at the Texas Card House Rio Grande Valley, you can double straddle and triple straddle. Yes, that is correct. So the minimum is double the big blind, and then whatever that first player decides, the next player can double, and that'll be live. And then the player after that can triple, and we've seen it happen a lot of times on the stream before. But Under the Gun does have priority, and it is $10 max on the button, if you're going to do it on the button. And we do have a button straddle here. Well, it was the same result.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I myself personally always run it once, but it is the player's preference. One of the main reasons why I do run it once is because it's actually good for the game. You're going to have one winner, you're going to have one loser, and that loser will have to rebuy to put more chips on the table, or there will be a seat open there will be a seat open, and then somebody will come in with new chips. So running it once usually gets more chips on the table, as Big Spoon is now drawn dead. Yeah, if a player does straddle on the button here, the action starts to the immediate left in the small blind. It does not jump the blinds, because I know some places it jumps the blinds as well if they straddle on the button.
Bro, did you see that guy pull quads on the Dallas stream? Oh, like, why are you even playing those stakes if you're afraid to lose? Oh, yeah. I agree, my brother. I agree.
So we do have a dealer change 2 hours into tonight's stream. We are halfway there.
There's only one combination that
Go guard game. Leave at home. Go home. Go to sleep. It's perfectly fine. You know.
but only one combination beats you. Straight flush. And he hit the second nuts. The only thing that made him sixes or fours or whatever it was.
Third man
Oh,
walking.
it was 6-4-4.
So Goose, I believe, has rebought,
And the river was like.
or he is.
And they had sixes. And they raised.
Okay, so Keller not at his seat.
What's that?
He's putting it.
Yeah, Goose is not at his seat, so
He said five.
I think Goose is rebuying. He just probably went to go get some money.
Bag in yellow, bag in yellow, bag in yellow.
Nah, man. Yeah, I don't know how much I have to be honest with you.
9 calls.
Yes.
Five.
Wow.
Then I'm supposed to make over there chicken. Frito.
3 players.
Sure.
2 barrels of blacks.
Jack 8 of hearts.
All right, Goose is back.
Barrels, table 9.
I'm gonna fold, okay?
5 bets, 25. 6 folds.
Chubb's announcing fold.
9 calls.
I don't give a fuck if business.
9 checks, 5 checks.
Where's the?
The 8 of Frito Fred still out in front.
I don't have one with me.
9 checks.
On every bill. Every single bill. At the end of the serial number, there's a little star there.
5.
At the end of this serial number, there's a star there. Click a star? Yeah, like an asterisk?
And all the games have begun for the first day of March Madness.
Correct. 150, 100, 200. Depends what the serial
So
number
fun
is.
fact,
But what I do first is I get like.
the day before, so yesterday,
And then I just go and
is the most popular day for men to get vasectomies.
No, senor. No, senor.
So they go into the hospital, they get snipped, and then they basically watch college basketball for the next 2 days all day. The games basically start at 12 noon Eastern time, and they go all the way till midnight Eastern time. So it's 2 straight days of college basketball, and a lot of guys take advantage of it. I actually have 3 of my friends that have had the procedure.
2 calls, 3 calls.
And as I said, the most popular time for the procedure
1607, coach.
is the first week of March Madness.
7 folds, 8 shoes. 20. 9 calls.
Chubb's raising it with the ace-5 suited.
2 calls.
Yeah, no, it's not April 1st. It's our connection. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. We streamed on Sunday and it was fine. We thought it was corrected, but obviously it was not. It is glitchy. Oh, a flush draw for 3 players.
5 bets, 31.
Yes, yes, it is us. It is us. It's not your Wi-Fi.
9 calls.
It's our internet. So 3 players with flush draws.
No, senor. Negative, sir.
Will we see a heart?
Jerry! Jerry!
Doing great, buddy.
It is a 9 for Frito Fred, who did have the best flush draw.
Houston, that's one of them.
Can you find Jerry?
Heart, heart, heart.
Get the Houston game.
No.
Okay. Then the other one's going to be either Georgia or Gonzaga. Either Georgia or Gonzaga. Either one.
Bro, I love when Arkansas was playing. Like, oh yeah, Arkansas is up by this one. I was like, I mean Arkansas.
There's Georgia.
I would say Arkansas. And then like,
So Frito Fred gonna wind up with the best hand, almost $200 in the pot,
No, senor.
and nobody's gonna bluff.
damn. You had Arts too, Dave?
Yeah, if we would have seen that last tart, there definitely would have been fireworks.
Georgia, try the Gonzaga.
Oh, that would have been everybody with Arts?
I mean, let's face it, one of the reasons why we're watching is to see somebody get coolered.
No, neither one of those two are working.
Have we paid Liberty TV? You would have hit your flush with this Oh, I know what it is. Yes, we need the antenna. I think I would have the aluminum. No, I hit my flush with the phone.
Georgia like that.
Don't move. No, we need to add aluminum to the fucking
Give it a little extra oomph.
Hey, can you chair for Lisa? I can't reach. Right here, this chair right here. Why are you tiptoeing? Get on that chair.
Goose, help him out, Goose. Help him out.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Jerry.
Bring some fries, man. Bring some apple pies or something.
I don't remember that Steve Jobs presentation.
That's my last hour.
Wow. Wow.
3 calls. 4 raises to
I'm here for all the ladies in the chat.
5 folds. I need to give you diamonds because I'm going to the movies right now.
That's a C note.
That's like, you know,
That's $100. That's the movies and then some.
6 calls.
About 40.
But then Apala raising it up here with the King Queen. Chubb's going to be calling with the 6-7.
And I get a large popcorn.
Can someone take my temperature?
Yeah, the computer's hooked up directly to the modem. So it is the Ethernet. So if it was on Wi-Fi, then I would maybe agree with you. But the computer hooked up directly to the modem and router. So the Wi-Fi shouldn't be affecting it. So fun fact, the password to the Wi-Fi here at the Texas Card House is the same for all of them. Yeah, so it is the same password for all Texas Card Houses. And let me ask in the chat, do you know what that password is?
No, senor.
25. 2 folds.
Goose with the ace does bet the ace.
Houston. What we got?
4 calls. 6 folds. Heads up.
Blue two. The blue two.
I've gone there, but I don't know.
4 checks. Open up.
So the ace of goose going to be good.
King high.
Nut, no pair. Oh, baby.
And Fletcher guessing poker 1. That is not correct. Decent guess.
What up, mate? Can I get a double pound of rocks, please?
Can I get a little?
Wait, we don't have any more cups?
So 3 players up $400. 2 players down at least $400.
Hey, y'all ready for a shot or no?
Yes.
Wait.
Necesito diamantes, mi amor.
Okay, no.
David, you want one? Alex, you want one?
David, can you scan your card?
All right, so the password, and this password works at all the Texas Card House locations. There's 6 Texas Card House locations in the state of Texas. And after this hand, I will tell you what that password is. As the players are ordering more drinks.
6 raises, 30.
Man, you can't get your phone here. You can't get your phone here. Hey, right here, out loud.
30.
That would be a good password as well, but it is not.
On the rocks.
And somebody in the chat knew it. Somebody in the chat knew it. Spade arriving on the turn to give Chubbs a flush draw. Then Opala still out in front with his Dalmatians hat. Check, check it goes.
Happy birthday.
And the board pairs.
I see squirrels, huh? No, I see squirrels.
So Chubbs has already made a hero call once against Opala tonight. And he's going to check, hoping Chubbs bluffs here. Chubbs just left with ace high. Does have some showdown value. But he is going to bluff and get snap called. All right, here we go. This password works at all of the Texas Card House locations. There's 2 in North Texas, 1 in the city of Dallas, and 1 right next door in the city of Irvin, Las Colinas area. There's 2 in East Texas, 1 in the city of Houston, and 1 just north of Houston in the city of Spring. 1 in South Texas, that's us, and then 1 in Central Texas, TCH Austin. Password going to be no_limit. That is the password for the guests.
He knows his heads up. No, that's a shot. No, that, right? That's what you're talking about?
And somehow
You're close.
$5 live straddle, $10 reach straddle.
Oh, somebody in the chat asking about it. We got our first double straddle of the night. Big Spoon straddle and $5 under the gun. Chubbs double straddle into $10, and that $10 is live as Goose will be making the call with the 10-7 of spades. Ringo's reaching for some raisin chips, gonna slide out 55. Sammy Hagar and JD waking up with the ladies. 3-bet incoming.
no, señor.
I believe that is 150.
No, señor.
David's been three betting, that's why.
Just San Benito.
Greyhounds. No, señor.
Oh, Chubbs with the aces. We're about to see an all-in, folks.
He's gonna go Jeffrey mode on your ass.
We're about to see an all-in.
Hooray.
We're about to see a big pot.
Goes all in.
Yeah, this is going to be a $1,000 pot. Chubbs announcing all-in. Ringo just going to save some face here.
Very nice.
Service.
Service.
Get the man that's pointing to the beer a beer. Oh shit, never mind. Hey, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
I'll pay attention to him.
No.
Don't give him any more.
Let his ass out. 3 beers.
I mean, maybe something's scanned wrong here with Ringo, because he's really thinking about this. JD is not going to think about it. He's going to make the call and look for the last lady, as Ringo did fold a queen. Yeah, you can reach out to the Texas Card House. Contact information is on the website.
No!
JD with clubs.
Isaac in the fucking booth right now is going.
John, you're 10, John.
Oh God.
Oh, clubs available.
Oh! Ow!
Oh, Ringo would have got there with the Queen Jack.
Georgie jumped a little bit. He had a little sputter.
Guys, they're a little further came out.
Chingos de aire, ¿no? Para ir en the straddle thing. And Ringo would have flipped the set there, turning a boat, putting Georgie drawing to the 2 aces left in the deck.
Oh, actually, something read wrong with Ringo there, as they're saying that he had 10s or 9s, which makes a little more sense as opposed to the Queen Jack offsuit. But even if he had Queen Jack offsuit, he would have got there. So JD gonna have to rebuy. He's back in for 300.
Brush!
But I don't know what Ringo had that hand, as his cards scan Queen Jack offsuit, and if that was the case, he would have hit a straight. But Ringo told the table he would have flopped the set. So whatever hand Ringo had there, he would have cracked aces. But he did make the proper fold, and that's really all you can do. Make the right fold at the right time.
Frank fruit over there?
Because Doubtfire was
Y'all
over
want to
by
see Miss
fruit.
Manny some fruit?
Wait, can I show them?
$5 live straddle.
Yeah.
So Chubbs with the double straddle last hand, now gonna do the regular under the gun straddle.
Anybody gonna be watching the Peaky Blinders? Netflix, Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, I do think Ringo was telling the truth, because he knows that we're able to see his cards, so there's no reason for him to lie when he knows we can see his cards. But generally, I would agree with the statement. You believe what a poker player says. Generally, I do believe what that. I would agree with that statement, but not on the stream. The players know the cards get scanned, and we know what they have. And most of the time, their cards get scanned properly. But every once in a while, that does not happen.
Poker gods mock us all the time.
Right here.
Always the next flop.
Bro, imagine this whole time Ringo's 19 to get 10. We're over here. You say a whole speech about Isaac.
I can do 100.
Never had 10.
And there's the straight for Keller. What a spicy turn. A gut shot arrives for Keller to give him the straight. Then Obala flopping a set. And we're probably going to see another big pot as a small bet of only $15 here.
What?
Keller going to be raising. There's a ton of 2-pair combos that Keller could be raising with here. But then Obala's just going to make the call. Looking for the board to pair. And the board is going to pair. And does he bet the river? Small bet on the flop gets, on the turn gets raised. And now he hits his full house.
Did you run out of glass?
$170 in the middle.
Oh, can you switch it?
No, you're good, you're good.
And he is thinking about a sizing. He bets 75 and Keller snap calls him.
You're gonna have a quarter of the break.
Yeah, 75.
Revenge with the deuces.
Yeah, bet on Drew. He's from San Antonio. We're 3 hours south of San Antonio, and
For the guy where you're sitting,
I mean, I guess there's a little resemblance with the facial hair.
His name's Alex, by the way. There's an empty one there? Okay, this is his.
That's a good question because me and Goose definitely have different playing styles.
Dave, get your fucking drink, Dave.
I don't know. That's a good question.
No, we're good. Where's the fourth one?
Right here. Hey,
I got one. One?
that one? There's two behind
Three,
me.
four. No, Mike didn't get one. Mike's
That's
not green.
David's. That's David's.
Mike's not green. He's being a little.
So 4 players in the green.
Yeah, Mike, you're tired. For people that are drinking, dog.
There's the VPIP. Keller and Goose in at over 50%. Goose making the call. 40% of a royal flush in his hand.
Hey, instead of big spoon, how about just 2 quick? How about big
Razor, Ramon.
And then Opala with the Jays. He's going to be raising it up to a quarter. Big Spoon with the suited connectors. The Natural 9 makes the call. Goose does the same. Keller with spades. Oh, JD makes the call. JD calling here with 8-3 of diamonds. Do not try this at home.
With no bag in his fucking.
So I'm sure Tenopala likes the fact that he has jacks, but he doesn't like that the entire table called him, as we are going 6 ways. 6 ways to a flop. Pocket jack's way out in front right now, but Goose is going to hit the king. Now Goose taking a big lead. It's going to go check all the way around. And Goose still leading the way. Everybody else drawing dead besides the jacks. And Goose is going to take it down. And we somehow go 6 ways to a flop and nobody bets. It goes check all the way down. And Goose will take it down.
Put the fucking spades on there one time.
Fuck that. I needed a fire to the river. He fold. He fold.
How much you would make the move? Like, you know, like,
I
you
fold.
gotta get crossed,
I fold.
you gotta catch
I
up.
needed a fire that river.
Skip.
Nah,
And they couldn't
I
get
needed a fire way before
They
that.
could take a little extra step to gather. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to get back.
Come on, Zag.
Ash. Let it down. They take the cameras out.
Everything but.
So Chubb's up $1,200. Last week he played on a stream and he lost $2,000. So far, so good for Chubbs this week. As both Frito Fred and WPT up $400 and Ringo up $158. Everybody else in the negative.
What the question is,
Make sure you get a candy with that shirt. Okay, thanks, Fred.
because if it's someone of the opposite sex, it's a date.
Whether
Whether you know it or not, whether you want to date,
Use a picture of what
it's a
you
date.
Hey, keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah,
1,000%.
Yeah, I need a picture of what
It's
you
a, in his mind, it's a date.
wanna know it's
Maybe not in your
He's
mind.
praying right now.
If he bought you popcorn, it's a date.
That's true.
It's a dig.
He always buys it.
Not a dig.
Actually, you know what?
If he holds the popcorn in his lap, be careful. Be careful for a surprise.
Hey, Keller, if you really like the girl, you're paying for the movies, you really like it.
You caught my drift. We're on the same.
So Frito Fred raises it up with the student one gapper, King Jack of Hearts, up to $15. That's going to get a call from the pocket sevens of Chubbs. And Ringo comes along. Ringo did straddle.
I want licorice. I don't give a shit. I want licorice. Yeah, but you're saying that if you're...
I like red. Get some red. So I can add some.
Nice flop for Chubbs sevens, but he is going to check it to the aggressor. And it is going to go check through. Oh, actually, Frito Fred with a small $15 bet. Chubbs puts out the raise and takes it down.
Try taking the wife and 3 kids and they're all drinking it. What the fuck? I just got out of the movies and they're like, what happened to a Coke Zero? $175 for the movie? Why can't we just buy it at home and buy everybody a 6-pack?
Hey, but no, hey, Keller, last time we went with Ashley, we went in a group. There was like at least 8 of us. Bro, Ashley, she paid and she stood there and waited. So when we were all like paying, bro, she scanned her thing. Bro, it gave us like 35% off.
Yep.
It was crazy.
It was still ridiculous.
And it was a young kid, right? And he was like, nah, it's cool, do it.
Yeah, I could do up to 6 people. I have the platinum membership.
Up to 6?
Well, I've gone to,
Look at
so
you.
I've gone to the movie so much, I get 25% off. 25%.
Yeah, okay, there was 25, bro.
It's
It was a
worth it.
big difference.
So Chubbs with the straddle on the button to $10. Goose will raise it up. Frito Fred will call with the King 7 of Hearts. Keller also making the call with the Broadway cards.
I told my wife I'm glad about a couple $100 in the end.
I know they say not to be
$200 to go to the movies, and then we want to go eat. I said, you didn't have enough with the wings and all that shit you just ate at the fucking movie?
I know you're not supposed to leave everything you see on the internet, but I saw that movie theaters are
9 high flop.
It's nothing against the law to like kick you out if you have snacks in your bag or shit. Like, they're not supposed to stop you.
Dude, I take a whole.
No, they don't even really look.
WPT hitting top pair. Big Spoon hitting bottom pair. And Chubbs with a gut shot.
Me and Roxy, either Five Below or fucking Dollar Tree before we go to the movies.
30?
What's up, nuts?
Dude, I've taken up to a whole McDonald's meal.
I'm taking KFC. What are you talking
Goose
about?
making the call
Took a bucket,
I took it.
with the 2 overcards.
There was fucking 4 tenders in
Look
there.
at John, look at Jay. He's like, you fucker.
Fuck you. I'm not getting that little fucking person.
Hey,
pizza
Jay,
for
Jay,
$11.
Jay,
I don't blame you for not
Jay,
getting that.
John, two sides and biscuits, baby, and still got it in.
I wouldn't doubt you did have the bucket with you.
And Goose,
It was a personal box, but
betting 55, had a plan to bluff on the river. Had a plan to bluff on the turn, shall I say, and he's following through.
We're gonna eat.
He's going to have to follow through on the river as well.
We're gonna eat. We're gonna eat.
Bro, but that pass, whatever, that monthly pass.
is it worth it?
Yeah, if you're a moviegoer, yeah.
Every month they give you a free ticket, which is the dollar value of what you pay for the membership.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Wait, hold on. Sorry to interrupt you.
but you get the concession off, and then you accumulate points.
Yeah.
For all the stuff you buy and all that
And
stuff,
so,
you get
like, you
points.
can redeem the points and get
So let's see if Goose puts out another bluff. Oh, Goose is bluffing here again.
Gilbert Science told me about this. This obviously it's way better back then than it is now. But they're trying to cut costs. But I heard that you can get a ticket every single week. Now they give you like 1 or 2 tickets a month, bro. Yeah, you see? But before it was a week.
And the bluff is not going to work.
Oh, dog.
Oh, baby.
Damn.
Shee.
So WBT flop top pair.
You and fuck you and fuck you.
Didn't think his opponent had the ace. The flush draw did miss,
No, senor.
which got him to call the river bet, thinking his opponent missed the flush draw.
You sit properly. Son of a crazy.
But it's sideways, though, yeah.
You need a wheelbarrow to carry your balls around, bro?
Hey, I suggest Hey, Dave, I suggest you sit like this. There's a lot of ball. There's a lot of room. There's a lot of space for your ball. Right?
There's a big gap.
There's a big gap.
Still have about an hour and a half to go tonight.
Something was fishy.
Something wasn't right.
Hey, looks like we finally passed the Houston location, but their stream's getting ready to end. So if you were watching the Houston stream earlier, well, we are 5 hours southwest of Houston.
I looked up at Gonzaga getting beat up over here.
And then Opala making it back to his seat right on time to look down at the ace queen of hearts is going to raise it up to 10 TIN. Chubbs puts on the 3-bet. Goose making the call on the button. Frito Fred does the same out of the big blind. Keller, who limped with the 10-8. I don't think Opala is going to put on a 4-bet here, but it would be a great play if he does, especially with Keller calling here. And he is thinking about it.
Hey, what happened here?
You got caught all the way around.
No, he just makes the call. And we are going 5 ways to a flop of $176 in the middle. And Goose hitting the jack. Everybody else misses. Gut shot for Frito Fred, needing a queen.
I'm good, I'm good.
Yes.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.
John can take it tequila though.
You're doing to kill you.
John, fuck you, John.
Everybody checks around.
You just want to be extra.
And then Opala hitting the straight. 2 pair for Goose. 2 flush draws on the board. And somebody's going to get in trouble here. And I think it's going to be Goose getting in trouble. He can hit a jack or a 10 to fill up, but we can see that Frito, Fred, and Keller have a 10, so no more 10s are available. And there's only 1 or 2 jacks available for him to hit. $70 bet from Opala. Goose, who checked the flop, will make the call, looking for a jack. 1 is left. I don't know if 2 are left. The action tracker will tell us that only 1 jack is left. The jack of spades. The board pairs. Instead, it is a 5. And that might save Goose some chips because now a king beats him. $316 in the pot. It looks like Opala is sliding out. 225, making it seem like he missed his flush draw. I don't see how Goose can call here unless if he puts his opponent specifically on a missed flush draw. Any king beats him now. Any king beats him. A random 5 beats him. A 5 of spades beats him. Goose asking Opala if he has king queen because he knows that any king beats him. Any 5 beats him. But the flush draws missed. Both flush draws missed. I think if Goose wasn't in for his 3rd buy-in, he would make this call. If this was early on, I think he would make the call, but he's going to fold. Yeah, so the 5 definitely saved Goose money. He didn't like the 5, but it turns out the 5 on the river saved him money. So nice hand for Opala. As with that win, he is now in the green. It's his 2nd buy-in, but he is up to $955 now. Bought in twice for $300. And now has $955 in his stack. With that loss, Goose is down $1,100. As we still have about an hour and a half to go on tonight's stream.
Yeah, can I get a slice of Doritos? A water for Roxy?
So Keller, under the gun, first to act, has the Ducks.
David, you can't be on your phone, sir.
Just gonna limp.
What happened?
Put it over here. No more shots, baby.
Dealer reminding WPT if he wants to be on his phone, he needs to step out of the room. Now we are on a 15-minute delay, which pretty much eliminates any shenanigans, but just to be sure, we do have the rule about the phones. Hello, Justin. It's a little glitchy. So Chubbs is up 1,200. So Keller going to be making the call with the King Jack as Chubbs raised it up with the Queen Jack of Spades. Big Spoon getting short on chips again. Has about 110 in his stack.
Devices, other side of the chingadero over there.
Yeah, shenanigans. St. Patrick's Day just took place.
Across the border.
So 3 players making the call. 2 players with spades, 1 player with clubs, and 1 player with a pair. Frito, Fred, and Chubbs hitting the queen.
Wait, did you say give me a sec or Yeah, 5 checks.
Chubbs, your pre-flop raiser, is going to represent the ace, and he's going to get the better queen to fold as Frito Fred folds and everybody folds. Yeah, usually good action and usually good internet, but right now we are having internet issues. I guess on a side note, I know that a lot of companies have been putting in fiber in the area. But we are definitely having some internet issues. It makes it glitchy. I'm pretty sure the sound is fine. I'm pretty sure you can hear me fine, but sometimes when you watch the action, it's a little glitchy. So WPT away from his seat as he is on his phone. Would have had pocket fives.
You can't find them.
No, it's very hard. Very hard to find.
But like in terms of convenience.
Oh, there is a $6 button straddle. $6 button straddle. So Frito Fred put in $6 button straddle, and Keller with the ace queen of hearts is going to raise it up to 27. And WPT back in his seat to look down at the pocket fives. Let's see if he makes the call. So let's see if he... Oh, he's going to let go of the fives. Then Opala with 40% of a royal flush in his hand, going to make the call. Chubb's taking the shot, looking at the spades, letting it go. Goose with the pocket threes, telling a story. Will make the call. And we got the dirty diaper. Frito Fred with the straddle. Lets it go. And Keller with the ace queen of hearts way out in front right now. Goose hitting the tray. I do like a bet from Goose if it does check to him, just because there's 2 hearts on the board and nobody has a heart. Oh, excuse me, Keller has 2 hearts. Hello. Oh, we might see We might see another $1,000 pot here. How fast does Goose play this?
They were ahead of the curve. I mean, because that's how they started.
Goose just making the smooth call. To the turn we go. And there's the heart. That would have gave an open-ender to that Obala, but he folded. So Keller hitting the nuts. And I heard it check. And he did check, and Goose puts out a small bet of $50. Pretty much a check raise here is going to let Goose know that Keller has the flush. So Keller just makes the call here. Goose needing the board to pair. The board does not pair. Keller checking again. Goose has to think that his set is good here. Keller being very, very sneaky. And this is going to work out for him as he has the best hand possible. The nuts. All right. Keller getting ready to drop the hammer here. And this is something I mentioned on the stream on Sunday. A check raise on the river is very rarely a bluff. If somebody check raises on the river, at least 90% of the time they have it. And Keller has it. How big is the raise going to be? The bet was 110. When they punched it in the system, they only punched in $10. But the bet is 110. So something getting punched in wrong there? No, it's 110. Yeah, you saw the same thing I saw.
If Fletcher's like talking all this shit, like Fletcher, stop right now.
So does he say all in? Does he say 300? Oh, what an acting job here. What an acting job. I know the Oscars just took place. We have Keller putting on. Yeah, it's basically a min race. Goose is going to have to call here. His opponent hit the flush on the turn, checked. Hit the flush on the river, checked. And now is basically putting on a min race. And Goose is going, how is my set not good? But Goose knows that a check raise on the river is rarely. Yeah, good actor. Who won the best actor? Oh, Michael B. Jordan won best actor this year.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan winning for the Sinners movie. I'm not saying Sinners was a bad movie, but I think it broke the record for the most nominations ever. And I don't think it was that good. Yeah, what a crazy line that Keller took here. Checked the turn when he hit the nuts and checked the river. And now he's putting on a small raise. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan went in for Sinners. Yeah, Goose saying I cannot fold this hand. If you have a flush, you're good. And he does make the call. So Keller, your early leader for the best actor category. That's going to take a stack up to over 1,200. And that's going to get him into the green. He is up $248 now, and that's going to take Goose down to over $1,500.
Is there a reason for that or no?
So did anybody in the chat see Sinners? How would you rate the movie? I think it was good, not great. So let's say it was a solid 7. From 1 through 10, it was a solid 7, I would say. But I don't think the most nominations ever for any film. And I don't think it won a lot of awards, to be honest with you. The best picture was won by One Battle After Another. WPT with the Queens. Big Spoon with the Ace Jack. And I think Big Spoon's going to be all in here. Chubbs raising it. Under the gun +2. A pretty loose raise from Chubbs here. And WPT going to be putting on the re-raise. And I don't see how Big Spoon gets rid of Ace Jack suited pre-flop.
Yeah, exactly. Either you want it or you don't.
Time is money.
You get like half a second to just. Yeah, right.
There's the raise from WPT.
Or there's only 4 shots.
Kind of a weird number, $73. And I don't see how Big Spoon gets away from Ace Jack suited with less than $100. And he does announce all in. Chubbs messing around with the 9 deuces of clubs will make the quick fold. And JD might make the call here with the pretty King Jack of clubs. This is a dead race. WPT is not going to be able to re-raise. So he's going to make the call. It's actually $75, something. Big Spoon was just $75, but he's all in. So the Queens need to avoid an ace or a king. And Big Spoon hidden the ace. WPT hates that flop. Hates that flop. Hates it as much as I hate El Pollo Loco. Oh, we have a straight flush, a straight and a flush draw alert for JD. And WPT going to put out a small bet of $50. JD with a straight draw and a flush draw will make the call.
Scooped a couple of good.
Hey, I told you half.
So WPT putting out another small bet. Is JD going to call here with just king high? There is a side pot.
Last week or 5 months ago?
Yeah.
Big Spoon going to get the triple up. All right, JD did make the fold. Big Spoon going to show the ace jack. There was a side pot available. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can let me know in the chat as well, but
You didn't know I left the chat?
like I said, in my opinion, Sinners was good, not great.
He does. He leaves chats.
It was okay.
You don't make up your mind when we're gonna go eat.
Yes, ask her. Tell me.
You're an adult.
And obviously, Michael B. Jordan did a great job of acting. He did win the best Oscar, which I would say was, I guess, deserving.
You never finished your sentence right.
It's a fugazi, it's a fugazi.
So still over an hour to go in tonight's stream. Once we have a dealer change, we will have exactly an hour to go.
Yes. With you? Oh, because I won the gamble that one. But yeah, start that with that.
I also saw the movie Weapons because I saw that it won an Oscar for, I don't even remember what it was for, but it was on the list. So I'm like, well, let me watch Weapons. And I didn't think that was bad. Chubbs was playing on the stream, did not like it. I thought it was above average. Chubbs thought it was below average.
He said, fuck
Your VPIP is 10% right now.
All right, 5 ways to a flop we go. Enough about the Oscars. As it's going to be an open-ended straight draw for Frito Fred, a gut shot for Ringo, 2 pair for Chubbs, bottom 2, and both aces missed the flop. I think Chubb's going to bet 40.
Ringo's beating you. Sixpence, 35.
Chubb's betting 35. Bottom 2 pair, very vulnerable. Very draw-heavy board as well. And, of course, it is 5 ways. So I thought he might size it up a bit. Frito Fred going to call with the open-ender. And heads up to the turn we go. King or a jack instead. It'll be one of those bad cards. As now Chubb's bottom 2 pair getting counterfeited. Oh, nice. Nice bet here from Frito Fred, and he's going to show. So nice bet from Frito Fred. Didn't think his opponent had a queen and was correct. And he's going to take it down with Jack High. Jack High. He called with Jack High. So only 3 players in the red about 3 hours into tonight's stream. 1 player down 1,500, another player down 950, and Big Spoon, who just tripled up, is down $300. Live straddle announced. Chubb's straddlance of $5 under the gun. That's UTG. Action will be on Goose with the King Crab. He will get rid of that. Ringo, who's been a little quiet lately, will fold the Doyle Brunson. Frito Fred, who just got a bluff through, is going to make the call. And JD with the pocket 10s also just makes the call. And Keller raises and leaves his seat.
Is that what we're doing?
So Keller back in his seat. Big Spoon making the call with the pocket pair. And here is the trap that JD was laying. JD just calling pre-flop, hoping somebody would raise. And now somebody has raised, and JD is all in with the pocket 10s. Keller will make the call.
So you're better at 8 ball, and he's better at 9 ball, right?
He's better at 9 ball, yeah. I don't really care for 9 ball.
He's probably luck, right?
He's got a fan of Chubbs.
Oh, I've always said this shit.
He's better at soccer too.
Yeah, Big Spoon not going to be able to call. Frito Fred also not going to be able to call. And Keller's going to need to hit an ace or some clubs. If not, JD's going to double up.
Whatever you want, partner. What's your plan? Whatever you call it. I call you, you call it.
I don't know if they're going once or twice. They're going to run it twice. I'm sorry, MMA Card Addict. They're running it twice. Keller's still going to need an ace. Can hit a jack now. The 10s hold for the first run out. And Keller hitting the ace. JD left with the last 10 in the deck. And it's going to be a chop pot. So chop it up. Let us take a look at the scoreboard as St. Louis, the number 9 seed, beating the number 8 seed Georgia right now at halftime. They're up 49-32.
I'm not going to the movies.
And we have a dealer change. So exactly 1 hour left of tonight's stream. Say goodbye to the French tips. As we have Bran the Broken gonna deal the last hour for us. So you can check out the final table stream from this past Sunday. We had a stream on Sunday. It was our March Deep Stack 50K guaranteed. 191 entries put on a prize pool of 50K. First place, taking home $10,000. That stream available on this channel, TCH Live Poker. There's also a final table stream from our Austin location that took place on Monday. And I'm pretty sure the Houston location has wrapped up their stream. No, they're still going. But we did pass them.
Hold on, Brandon. Give him time.
Don't pay attention.
Give him time.
They're clowns. They're clowns, partner. They're clowns.
So exactly 1 hour to go. And will we get to the 80 hands? Basically on pace. JD, who just went all in the last hand,
Hey, where did Roxy see you?
has the ace-4 of spades.
Was it here or was it somewhere else? I think it was Sumo. Alex. You were there too? I think it was Valentine. What was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, he was with his girl and then Roxy saw him.
Tell Hobbitals quit fucking around. Nobody likes that new fried gator, bro. Bring back the original gator. It sucks. It fucking sucks, man. It doesn't suck, but like nothing compared to the
I don't know that much to go.
nothing compared
JD
to
really thinking about what to do here.
with that old sauce, the ones from before.
It's like a hot honey.
Yeah, I know. I tried it. I was like, give me the sauce on the side. No, I don't want it tossed in that shit. Don't make it like an Asian thing.
I think they're going more like southern.
You're right. With the national hot thing, right? But they added the peanuts to it, and I was like, peanuts and pickles.
Yeah, it's kind of strong.
So normally our Houston location will stream a PLO game, but tonight they streamed a ladies' night stream. But we've kind of settled on this 1-2 game here in the Rio Grande Valley. Kind of gives everybody a chance to play, as the minimum buy-in's only $100. So 5 ways to the flop we go. And it is going to be top pair for Goose, middle pair for Big Spoon, gut shot for Frito Fred, bottom pair for Ringo, Big Spoon hitting trips on the turn and checks again.
If the sauce was still available, then we could do the game old school easy all day.
Like the air's going through you right now. It's so bad.
They don't have them there.
Ringo going to be betting bottom pair here, hoping that nobody has a king or a queen. But we can see that is not the case.
Oh, but they came back recently for Mardi Gras. We had them for like a week. We had a grid, so we had a Mardi Gras.
Big Spoon just makes the call. Ringo drawing dead.
It's one of those sides that they like all the sides, they make them during like in the morning.
They're ready to go.
Big Spoon has checked all the way,
Yes, boom, yes, exactly.
but now he's going to bet, and it looks like he's going to bet it all. Ringo, knowing that his bottom pair is no good, will let it go.
Your salty spinach is like nice on that day. The gumbo is made that day. Everything is made.
Yeah, so this channel, TCH Live Poker, all streaming locations. There's 4 streaming locations. In general, it's not exact, but in general, on Tuesday nights, Dallas will stream a high-stakes, no-limit hold'em game. Normally, the blinds will be at least $10, $25. And then on Wednesdays, Austin will stream Austin did not stream yesterday because their Trailblazer series is going on right now. And next week is going to be the end of the Trailblazer series. The main event taking place this weekend. And then next week they have the 100K free row and a couple of other events. So I don't know. I don't think they're streaming next week, at least the cash game. And then on Thursdays, Houston will normally stream an Omaha game, and we'll stream a 1-2 game. Keller Raisin with the Chad Johnson. And everybody just calling the $15 raise here. Keller, the aggressor, with the Chad Johnson, 8-5. And we can see Ringo's not going to be able to hit a set. He has pocket fives. But then Obala is going to be able to hit a set with his sixes. That's the good news. The bad news is nobody has an ace, but Keller is open-ended here. Keller is open-ended, and he was your pre-flop aggressor, so he's going to represent the ace here and bet $50. And Terobala is not going to slow play here. He's going to put on a raise to 125. Should clear everybody out except Keller, who bet open-ended. Just talking about lagging and glitching, and I think we got a little lag and glitch right now. Yeah, the Houston stream is done. And we can see Keller has all of his outs available. All of the 9s and 4s are available. And he is doing some sort of weird math. So Keller does make the call, looking for a 4 or a 9. And he's going to hit the 9. It is a heart, though. So it's definitely going to get his opponent's attention. Action is on Keller. He announces 350. Betting basically a pot-sized bet here. And his opponent hates the turn. So a pot-sized bet here from Keller on the turn. Then Obala with a set can still fill up with an ace, a 9, or a 7. We could see that a 7 has been folded. 7 of hearts has been folded. It's a big bet here from Keller. And Denobala is back. He's unstuck. Bought him for 300, rebought for 300. So he has a $175 profit right now. Still have about a little bit less than an hour to go on our stream. And Keller knows his opponent doesn't have a flush, so he knows the straight is good. He thinks his opponent just has an ace. But his opponent has better than an ace, but not better than a straight. Looking over, trying to get a read. Is he gonna let it go? It is bottom set. But it's very. Yeah, this $350 bet really has Tenopala thinking. If he makes this call, it's basically for half his stack. He does make the call, and he's going to need the board to pair an ace, a 9, a 7, or a 6. Well, actually, the 6 of spades. He cannot make quads, but he can make a full house. And this last heart is going to save him his chips, I think.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah, the board is all red. Keller. Keller's saying all in. Oh, no.
God damn it, Dave, shut up.
Shut up, Beavis.
Schmuck.
Shut up.
Beavis.
Beavis.
We'll get another shot, David. Fuck.
Yeah, somebody else at the table was talking.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, sit open.
So $1,000 pot here. 4 hearts on the board. Nobody with a heart. Keller with the straight. And the action is on Keller.
Stop, Danny. I've heard that before. Service rig.
I don't see how he could bet here.
What's this?
He's looking at how much chips his opponent has. 425. Yeah, I don't see how he can bet here. Doesn't mean that he won't bet.
Oh wait, no. Somebody called her. Ringo did.
I need a beer, but I do have a tab.
So 4 hearts on the board. What does Keller do?
$2 for 2 drinks.
We got Eric Van Lucen checking in. And Eric might know. Do you guys have any PLO streams coming up in Dallas? He's one of the commentators for the Dallas location. Yeah, Keller's going to check. And I think this is just going to go check, check. $1,000 pot here. And both players check. Keller will show the straight and take down the $1,000 pot.
Really, B? You just gotta put a fucking another
Look
heart
at
on
it
the
one
river.
time. Snapple.
You have to put a fucking another heart on the
How am I
river.
gonna ever think that he doesn't have a heart there? When he fires
I
it?
bet 350 on the turn.
If he has the heart, he bets. Oh, you raised 350.
So what a crazy hand. Over $1,000 pot in this 1-2 game.
Yeah, I thought about it.
5 players in the green, 4 players in the red. And Tenopala is now in the red after making a comeback. Butted straddle from Chubbs.
Or he doesn't want to be dosed in. Wait. What is that? Yeah, we both folded already.
I'll take all the whites, whatever you.
I feel like if I agree with him, he's
Frito Fred raising all of his white chips. Looks like 42. JD with the ace-8. Keller with the 5s. Still stacking his chips. Announces call. Suited connectors for WPT. I think it's too much for him to call. But he is interested.
Freddie, you can't beat all of us, right? I strongly believe you can't beat all of us.
Yeah, I think maybe if he had more in his stack, but it was going to be 400 into 1,000.
Can I
I think Keller would have made the curiosity call, but we'll never know. So 4 ways to a flop we go as Frito Fred raised it to $40, and Big Spoon gonna hit top 2. Everybody else misses. Oh, Frito Fred just 100% bluff here. Was bluffing pre-flop and is continuing bluffing here. Here's the all-in from Big Spoon with the top 2 pair. Frito Fred messing around, getting caught. Wants to save a little face here, but he will be folding the ace high. And Big Spoon will show. And I still think Big Spoon is in the red, but only $20. So this is Big Spoon's 4th buy-in. The minimum buy-in's $100. And he is in for 4 buy-ins and almost unstuck, down $20. Ringo up $45. Chubbs up $1,100. Goose down $1,500.
That's different. Right? Tell Roxy it's a raise and a raise guard. Jeremy.
Will we make it to hand number 80? I don't think we're going to get to hand 80. I think it's going to be hand 75.
Reread and reread.
Let's see.
I don't know about all that. This shit sounds but it's 20 call.
So Frito Fred raising dark here. There was a straddle being put on by Goose
Give me some paint.
to $5. Ringo raised the small blind to $10 without looking, and Frito Fred raised it to $20.
Red.
You still have
Okay, black. We're even right now.
I know. 20.
20.
Action on Goose, he should be raising here.
Double or no?
Big Spoon actually just called with 7s.
Want to do the whole thing?
Majority rule.
Like a flop.
So it was a dark raise from Ringo,
Easily. Green tea helps a little bit.
and a dark re-raise, and everybody just calls, going 4 ways to a flop. The pocket 7's out in front. But Frito Fred is going to hit a 10.
That was all black.
We were doing majority of the whole thing, Dan. This time I'm collecting. I didn't collect the last time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Frito Fred raised bets $50.
$10 river?
Ringo hit him bottom pair. Goose will let it go. Ringo with bottom pair, thinking about it, but he'll let it go. So Frito Fred will show the 10.
No, I want to see it.
Oh my God. John fucked it.
Here it comes.
John fucked it.
Jack of diamonds.
Jack of diamonds?
Diamonds?
King of hearts.
Huh?
Jack of diamonds. I promise you.
I didn't see it though.
So this table is covered with sensors. The big square box there is a sensor, and the way the dealer resets every hand is with the cut card. So that's what the dealer was doing there, rubbing the cut card over the sensors to pick up the flop, turn, and river. Each player has their own sensor. That is the circle within the circle, the bullseye that's in front of each player. When the dealer tosses the cards, the dealer tries to get it as close to the circle as possible. And the players, they do let the players know, make sure you do scan your cards. If some cards do not get scanned properly, the production crew will let the dealer know in the headphones that a player needs to rescan their cards. Big Spoon just losing the last hand with pocket sevens. Putting on a 3-bet here with the 9-4 of diamonds.
No sé. I didn't know you.
Who's up?
I'm up.
One.
Wait, no. I paid. You'll see what I No.
4 ways to a flop we go. The best hand right now, the king high of Frito Fred. 3 players with a 4 in their hand.
Yeah, but I'm gonna buy the beer.
Oh, okay, I'll take a double hard rock.
And Big Spoon, who 3-bet, hits middle pair.
How many shots?
Nice spot for him to put on a continuation bet with middle pair here. $134 in the middle, and he is reaching for a small bet. Only a $30 bet. The down bet, you normally see this in tournaments. It's not so much showing cash games. Frito Fred is curious, and he will make the curiosity call.
You need a drink?
I'm good.
No.
Then Opala will fold his hand, and we can see the Frito Fred, all the kings and tens are available for him.
I have those 2 big strings.
Instead, it is a deuce on the turn. And Big Spoon should be putting out a big bet here, but he checks.
Sure, yeah. 2 modelos, 2 mixed strings on me. 2 modelos.
And it goes check, check. And with this win, Big Spoon is going to be in Profitville.
As well.
Was all in, I believe, the second hand of the stream. And has been all in multiple times, and he's finally unstuck. He's up $91 for the stream off of 4 buy-ins. He's bought in 4 times. His first buy-in was $106. Three players in the red. And let me check in the March Madness. Is there any madness going on right now? St. Louis up big against Georgia. Keller calling with big lick. That is the 6-9.
Oh, baby. I would have both ends. Wow.
And Tenopala going to be raising it up here with the 10s. Big Spoon just making the call with the suited queen. Frito Fred with the natural 9. He straddled, so he is defending his straddle. And WPT action is on him. He is closing off the action. So he might speculate here, and does. 3 players with a 5 in their hand. And 1 player with a pocket pair.
No, we just talked about the best one-liner movie.
And Big Spoon gonna hit a queen. Then Opala might put out a continuation bet here, and he is. Only 1 overcard to his 10s, but we can see that his opponent has it. Frito Fred needing a 6 for a straight, might hang around depending on how big this bet is. It's $134 in the pot. Then Opala gonna be betting.
Obviously, he does a great job of delivering on this product. Obviously, and both.
Oh, there's the straight for Frito Fred. I don't know if he called the bet. There was a bet that did not get punched in. There was a bet that did not get punched in, and now they're taking care of that. Yeah, there was a $60 bet, and Frito Fred did call the $60 bet. So he binks the straight on the turn. And then Opala's going to bet again, this time 125. So he bet 60 on the flop. and 2 of his opponents called. I actually don't like this bet. Just because 2 of your opponents called. So one of them has to have the queen, and we can see that, yes, indeed, one of his opponents has the queen, but his other opponent has a straight, as the rest of the table is ordering shots. Big Spoon picking up a straight draw now, needing a 4 with his top pair. He just got unstuck, but I think after this hand he's gonna go back to the negative. Really thinking about it here, but with the straight draw, I think he might make the call. No, he folds. And Frito Fred should just put his opponent all in. His opponent has another 175 behind. And there is a flush draw on the board, so you want to make your opponent pay for the flush draw if they're on that flush draw. Yeah, so Frito Fred, like I said, just put his opponent all in here. He has the nuts, the best hand possible. And his opponent only has $175 behind. So this is a real strong bet from his opponent. But here's the all-in. Oh, something got punched in wrong, or maybe Tenopala added on to chips, because he still has 300 behind. The graphic showing he only had 175 behind after the bet. So Frito Fred raising it to 325. Yeah, so that Obala has to know his 10s aren't good anymore. And he will make the fold. Everything's just getting punched in here. They haven't punched in Frito Fred's bet of 325. There we go.
Sure you want to see my finger?
And the sauce.
Yeah, I don't see how the 10s call here. I mean, we know that he's beat, but even not seeing the cards here, or not seeing his opponent's cards, it's kind of obvious that 10s aren't good here. Sometimes you just don't believe your opponent. Sometimes you'll get a read.
But he's a beast. He's hustling right now? But he's a beast.
And Tenopala trying to talk to his opponent to get some sort of read.
And made it.
Bro, but those are the dogs, though. Like,
Made it, just like that.
Those are the dogs. Like, they won more than anybody else.
And made it for a small state. What are we talking about?
Keller, you know what I mean? Keller, like, those are the dogs. Like, they want it.
No, they're hardcore, bro.
They have nothing to lose.
They got everything on the line.
Yeah, I think he's going to fold.
They know they're going to get their ass whooped, but hey,
Only got a D2 scholarship.
Just never good in this spot.
he's a one-star.
Not only made the team, he's the star of the team.
But it seems like he doesn't believe Frito Fred. And I think we've all been there before, where for whatever reason you just don't believe your opponent. And sometimes you're right and sometimes you're wrong. When you're right, you look like a genius.
Hey, Texas. Round 2, baby.
But he definitely does not believe Frito Fred
I
here.
thought they were gonna get fucked right away. I didn't know it'd be round 2.
They were the first 4. Oh, baby! I think we're pretty good over here.
He's in for 300 twice. Still has over 300 in his stack.
Hey, did anybody remember?
So after this fold, he's going to be down about $250 for the stream. Still have about half an hour to go. But he just doesn't believe his opponent. He finally announced his fold. Frito Fred is not going to show him. Not going to show him. Going to leave him wondering.
If you lose to a school that their name can't even fit in any fucking type of mascot, you deserve to never have that. Wait, can you ask Roxy where the button is? What do you have?
Yeah, that is kind of a tell.
Probably was
When you ask how much it is and you look upset and then you raise.
both times.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, did you get check raised that hand or you just?
The button's in seat 1. There you go.
I got check raised on the turn. I made a 125. Or no, not check raised.
You just raised.
You just raised me.
Oh, so you really put that.
Yeah, button's right. Button's in seat 1.
Beat by a school that doesn't have the mascot name in it. Like you don't.
I guess I'll have to wait and see. Stand live.
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't lose to a school.
So Big Spoon, after folding the pair and the straight draw, down $1 for the stream. They're in seat 5.
I had a pair. I had pocket tens, wait. I had 10 10. I would have been dead. What did you have?
Did you really?
What was 4 or 5?
Straight. That's straight.
So Frito Fred telling his opponent that he had 4 or 5. Didn't show him, but he is telling him. And the lie detector test determined he's telling the truth. So there is a straddle, and Tenopala, who just lost with 10s, upgrades to the jacks. It should be raising to at least 50 now. Oh, he's raising to 75.
Hit him with the cane.
Hit him with the cane. Chíngalo, Jenny.
Yeah, so a bit of a tilt raise on the sizing, but he has got his 10s cracked. Oh, Goose makes the call.
Right on the temple. Right on the button. So you're saying you would
And it's going to be 2 spades on the flop, plus an overpair for the jacks. How does Stenopala proceed here? Put on a big raise out of position up to 75. Goose making the call from the low jack, and action is on the 2 jacks. And he puts out a small bet of $40. Board pairing. He's got about $235 in his stack, $253 in the pot. But he is going to check. And Goose will check behind looking for a spade. Instead, it is a 10. The jacks are going to be good. But do the jacks bet again? The 10 of hearts on the turn would have been really spicy. And Teropala checks again. Knows this hand has showdown value. And Goose knows that Queen High is not good right now, but I don't think he's going to bluff. No, he doesn't bluff. The jacks will take it down.
There's a highlight reel for this stream. Alex is going to be in all 6 ones. There's a highlight reel for this stream. We're going to be like in all the high rounds.
So Goose now down 1,700. Big Spoon, after straddling that hand, down $11.
You haven't had the easiest spots.
Oh yeah, we running like dog shit. I got my aces cracked, I flopped a set, and I went running hearts.
Hey, Georgie. Hey,
He got it in almost
There
every
also,
fucking
Mark.
hit both of the dogs twice.
I had a set of 3s and he turned.
Hey, actually, the river coming to hard
Hey,
thing.
fucking a set.
Hey,
I thought about bluffing at it, but he has so much.
No, but he's not
Say
fucking
skill.
skill.
You've been in
Like,
like
man,
man,
that's straight.
Yeah.
Flush.
So let's see if there's a straddle this hand. Yes, there is an $8 straddle under the gun from Chubbs.
Just playing my card.
Action is on Goose, who should be folding. But folding's not fun. He's going to make the call. Ringo, who's been card dead as of late, has the pretty 9-8 of spades and is thinking about raising.
I know it crossed your mind, but the flush.
And he is going to raise it to 45. Frito Fred with the trace.
I bet I don't know the hard on the turn, but I didn't bet a lot. I just bet hot side.
Checking to see how much his opponent has behind.
And then I checked the river. There's nothing paired up. And I let
He's
you
going to
bet.
fold the trace.
I let you trap yourself.
Too many players still left to act.
Hey, stop.
Doesn't want to call the 45 and have somebody re-race.
Hey, Brennan, are you dealing C3 in or no? Are you dealing David?
706.
David, are you getting dealt in or no?
He's on the
Are
clock.
you getting dealt in? Am I getting what? Dealt in?
So Goose, who made the loose call pre-flop, going to make an even looser call.
We weren't sure.
But he does have the best hand.
Love it. Hey, I did some damage.
I like a small bet here from Ringo. Let's see, you made it 45. I like a $35 bet. Goose checks. Ringo, who did raise this, is going to represent the ace. Like I said, I like 35. Ringo likes.
I was like 400. Fuck it.
Yeah, nobody's gonna call me.
No one's gonna call $450.
Ringo likes 50.
You were even in the fucking hand, wait.
Oh, he's going to show. So nice bet by Ringo there, representing the ace.
And I'm sitting there. There's still action pending. There's like 1,500 $1,500. I'm just sitting there like this.
And with that win, Ringo now up $85 for the stream. Got about half an hour to go. I will let you know once I get the count for the last hand of the night. Because normally the last 15 minutes of the stream are the most excited.
7 dudes. They're like, what?
I just had 99. Almost on my part. 99 like a boss.
I would just try to scoop the.
So Ringo, who just represented an ace on the previous hand, is now dealt an ace. It is a suited ace, ace 4. He's going to make the call as there is a straddle. Goose straddle an $8 UTG that is under the gun.
Oh, he is getting dealt in.
Oh, baby.
And WPT, who hasn't played a hand in a while, will play his button here with the Queen 10. Oh, Big Spoon with the Kings.
Regardless if you would have put it in and you didn't know, it's a gentleman's game.
You didn't feel it.
Announces $60, but Chubbs did not want him to raise, so Chubbs reached out to grab his hand. That was kind of funny. Oh, wait, Big Spoon just called.
Shut the fuck up. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
So it was Tenopalo out of the small blind, Tenopala out of the small blind who raised to 60, and Big Spoon just calling with the Kings. That's crazy. You're just inviting more players in, and let's see if WPT takes the invite. I think if it's suited, he would call. It's another $50. He is closing the action, but he does let it go. So the Kings way out in front right now. Nothing but hearts. Then Opala hitting a 7. Might continue on here.
21. Fever flops 21. It's over, guys.
Oh, damn. And one? 4-point play?
Oh, from 5-9?
Yeah, he's going to put out the continuation bet here.
From the 1-star commit?
One star commit.
No, he's not even a commit. He's a walk-on.
And Big Spoon just calling. Huge lead for St. Louis.
JC transfer.
And Kennesaw State keeping it close with Gonzaga.
I'm not going to hold this dude.
Then Opala needing a 10 or a 7.
Fading to your left and your right hand.
Oh, Big Spoon announcing all in.
Boom.
And one like he's been working on it for years.
Meant that.
And that's going to get Big Spoon in the green. Back to the green. Now up $158.
Be able to hit fucking free
Bought in not once, not twice, not 3 times, but this is his 4th buy-in.
throw.
Normally the 3rd time's the charm.
Like, you would be surprised how hard it is to make that fucking free throw after you've been going hard as shit for 10 minutes.
With your legs.
Down south as fuck. Like,
I'm gonna be completely honest. I had a bet for $500. I told them that I can shoot 75%. 100 free throws.
20 out of 30.
100.
Out of 100 free throws, I can shoot 75%. I bet $500 on it.
But Jordy, have you ever shot 100 free throws in a row?
I did it. We went to the fucking basketball court at the gym.
100 in a row.
We went. I didn't have to shoot the next 12.
The next one?
Because
you hit it. Because you hit it.
I want $500.
By shot 88.
So Frito Fred calling.
But I had to shoot the next 12.
I believe there is a straddle to $4. The blinds are 1-2, so the under the gun straddle is to $4.
Same posture the whole time. So this is what you didn't move your feet.
Enteno Pala
Yeah, and muscle memory, right? So this is what I told people.
with the deuces.
I'm terrified. I'm like, well, I think of my own rebounds. Hold when you think your own rebounds, it's way different. Your muscle memory kind of changes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They all
You have to set your stance every
Be brave and punt it.
Yeah. But yeah, I cleared 5.
Don't get me out of it.
Keller making the call. WPT making the call. And Goose coming along.
All of y'all.
Oh, baby Jesus.
Open-ended for Goose. And everybody else misses. So Goose with the best equity right now is he could hit a 9, a 10, a king, or an 8. WPT with a king and 8 in his hand, as it does go check around to a tray.
This is why I find golf very annoying. Every sport that I've ever learned, or like my muscle memory and my hand-eye coordination has adjusted.
Somehow the deuces are still out in front right now.
Golf is the only one I can never get. Like it's just the body movement. For
And
me
let's
is
see
like-
if Goose puts on a bluff,
I can't do it
as he's just left with 10 high.
because my muscle memory and my hand-eye coordination are fucking. I just pick it up quick, bro. I pick everything up quick, and that's the only one I can. I just don't know what to do. Like my hands, my body. I'm just like I don't understand it. I don't.
$143 in the pot.
Yeah, but when we're working it, obviously I can try to do it, but
Goose thinking about putting a big bet out here with just 10 high.
I'm not used to not knowing.
Knowing he can't win with 10 high. Has no showdown value.
Right.
It is harder to bluff on a paired board, but he's going to give it a try. Bets $80.
Yeah, no, that's right.
And can Denopala figure it out?
When Game House used to be there on Nolana Bicentennial, bro, we would stand by the basketball game, and we would be playing fucking around. I'd be shooting with my left hand, acting dumb, and then people would get here super drunk and like, hey, y'all want to play? And they're like, yeah, we'll put our friend, which is me. Let's play for a round. It would be like 6 of us.
Denopala doesn't believe his opponent.
Our night, every night. I was there fucking smoking everybody in the basketball game.
He's thinking about putting on the cape. He announces call. So the hero call is good. I can be your hero, baby.
Alex, you know what? That is the.
There's a lot of songs with hero in it. I always think of the Enrique Iglesias song because I think of the music video. So if you've never seen that music video, it's a real good music video. So Google hero Enrique Iglesias.
An endangered fish, you are, Alex. You're an endangered fish.
endangered fish. I don't really like that.
So you got a Nickelback that has a hero song that was from the
I hope Isaac catches on to that. I hope Isaac can catch on to that.
from the Spider-Man soundtrack.
Conversation and you can add on to it.
So JD raising it to 10. Keller announcing re-raise with the King 10 offsuit. It is a small re-raise up to 30. JD just might ship it here. All right, I thought we would make it to hand 75. We're making it to hand 73, folks. So buckle in. Last 15 minutes of the stream. Players looking to get rich or die trying. And I thought JD would go all in here with the pocket sevens, and he does. So I'm sure it's the first of multiple all-ins that we're going to have before the end of the stream. The last hand's going to be hand 73. If Keller's able to make the call here, he's not going to be in bad shape, as he will have 2 overcards. The problem is Big Spoon made the call on the button.
You get what? A combo? You get an entree? You get a side, which can be a soup or a salad. And you get a drink. Or there's smash burger. Okay, have a hack though. If you're ever gonna do it, go ask their smash or their smash burger, whatever, or ask for a medium.
Goose also calling here with the 4-5.
Yes, what do you mean? Or you get an appetizer.
I think somebody called.
And I'm talking about English burger fries.
Oh, Goose called here with the natural 9. We're not playing Baccarat, Goose. We're playing poker. So Goose in terrible shape here, as the pot is $361. That's the area code for Corpus Christi. Goose going to have to go runner. He might be drawn dead on the turn, and he is not. He picks up outs a 4 or a 5. Instead, it is a king, and JD will double up with the 7s.
JD was like, what the fuck?
What the?
Keller, knowing that he would have hit the king on the river.
JD, you know it's really hard. You know it's really hard to hit a pair and hold them. Like really hard.
Like single percent, like 8% or something, right?
Oh shit.
So 6 players in the green, 3 players in the red.
Oh, now you're starting to win again. You're in the hook again.
Less than 15 minutes to go on the stream. If you still have not hit the like button, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. As the majority of the time, we see fireworks the last 15 minutes here at the Rio Grande Valley, and I believe the players are talking about restraddling. Yeah, so we just have a normal $5 live straddle. So action is on JD with the 9-8. Keller, who had King 10 the previous hand and raised with it, is gonna just make the call this time. WBT also making the call. Then Opala raising it up with the Queen 10 of clubs. And I'm predicting right now, never mind, Goose is all in. Frito Fred asking for how much?
He can't tell me to that.
You tell him then.
Yeah, you can tell me that. That's fine. But I mean, if you want to show up to the team,
So Frito Fred has an ace, doesn't want to fold. But I'm pretty sure, well, we just had it all in the previous hand. We had to have an all in this hand. I'm pretty sure we're going to see at least one more all in before the end of the stream. Frito Fred still hasn't folded, but I think he's going to fold.
You bluff me with clubs. I
Trying to instigate the call.
It doesn't cost anything, and it really, really helps out the algorithm, but more important, it helps me out. So Keller, the previous hand with the King 10, would have won if he would have stuck around. And I don't think he's going to call. I don't think anybody's going to call here, but the last 15 minutes are very, very unpredictable. Keller will take a seat, ask for a count. It's It's 362.
Y'all should have fucking thought about
Let me
it.
compute this. I vote.
Keller announcing fold.
Seat over.
You have a good hand or no? I was gonna give you action, but if you want to just win the hand.
Oh, Chubbs is saying that he will give him action if he wants action.
Nice. Okay, if you're gonna do that, you gotta run it out and see.
No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It's fucking folded.
Yeah, so Chubbs folds, Goose takes it down,
I want to see shit.
and will we see another all-in? We have 3 hands to go, 3 hands to go.
He wants to see it.
Last hand, hand number 73.
The first 3 cards.
Tell everybody.
Good fold. Yeah, you got one. Good fold. Okay, 5-4.
So 3 hands to go. Still have a chance to hit the like button, the thumbs up button. Like I said, really helps out the channel, but more importantly, it helps me out. It's how I get paid. Goose down almost $2,000 for the stream.
We would have had a chance.
We would have done it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you could breathe, Wade. Cool, cool. Shut the fuck up.
Uh-oh. Zach, flip
You
it.
don't know. You can say that.
Flip
if the
it the
game was
script.
boring, but it's-
JD with the dead man's hand.
With shitty hands to crack them. And he
You
said,
can say that the game has been boring. It has not been boring.
Just makes the call. And Denobala going to take it up to 20. Big Spoon calling with the suited king of clubs. Chubbs does the same with the 6s. We can see that Goose has a 6 and Fred has a 6. So Chubbs will not be hitting a set. And just like that, we're going 6 ways to a flop. These players know the stream's getting ready to end. They're trying to win a pot, and it's going to be a queen high flop. Nobody with a queen. Gut shot straight draw for Goose. Big Spoon with middle pair. And then Nopala. Not tilapia, but Tenopala is going to check. And Big Spoon's going to bet his 4 here. The 10s do make the call. Big Spoon looking for a king or a 4. 5 of them are available. That's not it. Check, check. And Tenopala, let's see if he puts out a small bet on the river.
hole 17, it's a part 3, but then like.
I like a small bet here of about a quarter of the pot. And Opala agrees with me, putting out a $65 bet. Big Spoon can beat a missed flush draw, so he's going to make the call. And then Opala with the win. Still in the red. With that loss, Big Spoon is in the red now. And we have 2 hands to go. Will we see another all-in? Will we see a $1,000 pot before the end of the stream?
My swing's back, baby.
Took him the front 9 just to get warmed up.
Take me 15 holes to warm up. Hit him straight. Looking at everybody with a fucking stupid ass smile.
Somebody raisins to 35. Keller
Can I get a wash?
raisins to 35.
Can I wash?
Can I get a what? What?
35.
And Ringo with the ace queen
Hey, are y'all
announcing all in.
playing after the stream is over? Or y'all going home?
Yeah, he announced it all in. And
2,000 to get them stuck.
I think of all the streams we've done, just once the last 15 minutes was normal. The majority of the time, it's crazy. So JD's first time playing on the stream, not knowing where the cameras are. Keller letting him know, smile, you're on camera. His action is on Keller with the king queen. He is up on the stream, so he might think about making a loose call here.
Okay, so Westgate Zone of the Future doesn't start until fucking Sunday. Yeah, you can go. You can show up late today. You can show up or tomorrow. You can show up late Saturday. Don't show up late.
Keller does fold. And I think Chubbs would do the same. All right, last hand of the stream, hand 73, coming your way. Will it be another all-in? Will it be $1,000 pot? With that loss, Chubbs now dipping below the $1,000 profit mark. Goose down 1,900.
You're gonna pop the king. That's how I'm gonna rank today. You're gonna pop the king.
I wanted to so bad. That's just too much.
WPT away from his seat. He will get mugged.
Not about rages, about
Then Opala.
being intelligent.
Queen 4. He will let go of that hand. Big Spoon in for 4 buy-ins. Making the call. Oh, Goose has kings. And Chubbs has...
Sit the fuck down, Keller.
Sit down, Keller. You're not gonna call a liar.
Yeah, so I think Big Spoon just bought the $2. Oh, here we go. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you. I don't know why or how it happens.
Oh, shit.
But this last hand, we're going to have fireworks. Kings versus Ace-King suited. And Chubbs with the pretty Jack-10 of spades. I think it's going to be too much for him to call.
Trying to get some action before the stream.
But it is the last hand, so we might see some madness. Speaking about madness, let me check on the scores again real quick. All right, Chubbs will let it go. Obviously, Goose will make the call.
396. 396 on the line.
Once or twice.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Yeah, 3 hours. All right.
I can't change it. I've been going once on one part. I can't go back on these guys.
So Ringo with the ace-king, just going to run it once. You can only get lucky once. Looking for an ace, looking for some clubs. If Goose loses his hand, he will lose over $2,000 on the stream. One time. Jack works for him now. Ace or Jack. He's down to the river, needing an ace or a jack. 6 are available.
That's how I've been running all fucking month.
And there's the ace.
Oh, my God.
So Ringo
I knew it was coming. I was like,
winning the pot. Goose gonna be down over $2,000 here on the stream. Yeah, Goose losing 2,300 on the stream. Chubbs almost making the 1,000. But 5 players will wind up in the green, 4 players in the red. And that'll wrap things up tonight here at the Texas Card House, Rio Grande Valley.